some of you, it's probably Monday morning right now, I think. Okay, I need to make sure the audio is off for this. Oh, I forgot my music. Alright, there we go. Okay, so in yesterday's live stream, I usually crochet on Sunday mornings for me. And we made this adorable little gnome. I kind of want to actually fix some things. Like, I don't think I made the hat long enough. I want to make the cactus a bit bigger. Because it's supposed to look like he's popping his head out of his little home. But the cactus is just too small. So, I will start by making the cactus first. Plus, I might want to add some more flowers and maybe some more, I don't know what you call these pieces, like the little arms of the cactus. And I have like just paper and a pencil over here to get started. So let me see, last time I started with 7 single crochet in the magic circle. I'm debating if I want to increase it to 8. Let me see how round it looks. No, I might want to keep up with 7. I might just increase for one more round. Oh my goodness, I got like dust everywhere. Even though I cleaned my table yesterday. Oh, it's probably because I left my window open all night, that's why. I know I forgot to close it. Which is not that big of a deal, but somehow bugs still get in, even though there's a, like a bug mesh, so that they can't get in, but I guess the really tiny ones are able to fit in. Okay, so let me try to get up a little bit closer. I'm going to do 7 single crochet in the magic circle. Hey stranger, yeah, finally started what do you call it, streaming at night. I actually really want to do these on Sundays, which would be yesterday, but yesterday evening I was busy, like John wanted to go out for dinner. I know, right? What time is it for you, by the way? Is it, I think it's the morning, right? Morning or maybe early afternoon? How many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2 more. Oh yeah, let me show you what we... Oh, so it's the afternoon for you. Also, this kind of time is perfect. Ah, but it's Monday for you, right? If I start doing Sundays, which would be yesterday, would that time still be good? Yeah, 12:33. I know what you meant. Like it's like I read that as like it's almost 12. But we made this in yesterday's live stream, and I'm gonna try to fix him a bit. I made the cactus too small. It was really funny when before I sewed on anything. It was just the nose and the beard, and it looked like a cactus with a nose and a beard. And I was like super concerned about like if some random people stopped by, they're gonna be like, "What in the heck is she making?" But I mean, it's like it's all part of a plan. Also, I wanna. Oh, you know what? I forgot to grab some black yarn. See how like it looks dark here? That's because of Sharpie. I did not crochet any. Actually, you know what? I don't need to crochet or color change. I'm just gonna embroider that with black yarn, but I'll grab that later. But yeah, hopefully I can get it to where I do Sundays instead. That way I stream in the morning, and then like a couple hours later, then I stream in the evening. I think that's just better to get it done in one day, and it'll be Sundays for everybody, for the most part. So I know a lot of people, you know, they gotta work Monday, or even when school's in. Oh, thank you. I know, right? It was actually Divine Rose Knight's idea. She's like, you should try to make a gnome. And we were actually, I think I was talking about making a cactus. And that's when she brought up gnome. And then I was like, oh, wait, what about a desert gnome? Because you always see gnomes, like, in like a little oak tree or something. If you make them like we should make their like little house or flowers as their like homes. And I was like, I've never seen one in the desert. Actually, you know, I wonder if I should actually give him a tan. That might be more accurate, because he's too pale. He don't look like he belong in the desert. I do have, I think, let me see. I gonna use this one. I think this yarn might be a bit more appropriate. For like a good, decent, like, tan. Because, I mean, if you're that pale out in the desert, you're gonna be, like, probably burnt like a lobster. Lord knows I do. The sun hates me. Actually, when I was thinking, this actually color, I don't know if you've ever heard of ElfQuest. It's like an old comic back from the 70s and 80s, and like, you know, there's like different elves, you know, that like different races of elves, kind of the same as humans, and like one of the forest elves are like really pale, and then they go out in the desert, and they meet like this whole colony, and they're all like, their skin color is like perfectly like this color, and like he falls in love with one, like the daughter of the, I guess you could think like pack leader or something. I guess what they called them. I forgot. It's been a while since I read the comics. My mom has them at her house. Oh, I want to rebuy one for myself, but they're so expensive now. At least to get the original ones. Like now, they changed. You can get them digitally, but the artwork is different. Like they redid the artwork, and I don't like it. I prefer the old style. And like one book is like $50, and I'm like, which I guess that's not that bad, but it's still pricey. Because I know like other collectible things can be a bit more expensive. I don't know why they just didn't scan the original books and then made the ebooks that way. I don't know why they had to go and redo all the artwork. Like, it's not just the coloring, it's like the whole style is a little bit different. Like, they could have cut their losses and just scanned the darn thing. I would still buy it if they just, like, you know, like you take it to a photocopier. But oh well. Someday I'll buy each of the, I think there's like 5 big books you can buy. It's like compiled of all the smaller comics. Okay, I think we're at 14 now. I'll set aside my yarn scraps there. Let me double check. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, 13. Do I not have 14? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I only have 13. That means I gotta do one more increase. Oh god, there's a bird chirping out. I wonder if that's the same bird from yesterday. Like, throughout my stream, there was like a bird that was just chirping away. It's just so adorable. And see, my math class has ended like 5 minutes ago. But your teacher is still talking. Honestly though, like, it's like, as the teacher, wouldn't you be happy the class is over? Because like, I had to do some Zoom classes with my students when our Hagwon was quarantined. If you don't know what a Hagwon is, it's like those like little academies in South Korea. The most of them are English, and I think math is like the second most popular. Ours is both English and math. And there was like a schedule conflict, and I had to take over Joan's class, which is just 2 students because many students left during the pandemic. So there's only 2 students left in this certain class, and I was going to take care of them. And my god, I counted the minutes. I sometimes even ended the class early and pretended like, oh, okay, we're done. Like, I didn't want the freaking class to go on any longer than it should have. Like, I can never understand teachers that want the class to keep going on. Like, aren't you tired? Like, good lord, I just want to get on to the next class and be done. Especially because Zoom quality is not all that great. Even when you have good internet, it was so... I don't know, maybe if you pay, I guess. If you're like a premium member, you get like better bandwidth or something. Not bandwidth, but I don't know what they call it. I guess better video quality. Kind of like, you know, like Discord. I think like if you have Discord Nitro, you get like better audio and video chat quality, I think. Which I think that actually does make it a bit more worth to be able to use, like, at first I thought the whole you can use any emoji thing. It's like, that's nice, but I don't know if I want to pay for that. But if you get like the actual better quality of something, then yeah, that is kind of worth paying for. Just I don't have the money to pay for it right now. Oh dear, I think I did go. Oops. Okay, where did I end up last time? Last time I went up to 2 single crochet and increase. So, oops. I think I'll increase it up to just 1 more, bump it up to 3. Okay, let me put a stitch marker in. Oh, you know what? I realized I forgot to turn on the freaking, my room light. Well, this is technically the closet. I'll be right back. Because even though it's bright now, it's going to get dark real soon. Like the sun, I think I can lift. Oh, wait, I can't lift up. Wait, let me see if I can lift it and show you. Yeah, like it's, I guess it looks bright outside, but to me it's like getting kind of dark. Wait, I don't want to show the tripod leg. Back. Okay, I think that's better. Oh, I can still see that tripod leg. I want to fix that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm trying like a new setup. Because now we have like we found like a really cool tripod at Daiso. And oh my god, it is giving me so much more room to crochet. Because usually I'm having to like crochet really weird like this and my tension's always off. But this is like so freeing. Let me see. Yo, what's up, Worm? Yeah, I said I'd crochet at this time. What is it, 6:30? Yeah. Actually, it's like 6:42 now. Aw. Well, I mean, you were here yesterday, so I mean, that's fine. We're doing the same thing. But see ya. She stopped talking, finally. I know, right? Your teacher. I don't know why. Maybe something about the math teachers that are the most passionate, I guess. Uh-oh. My stream got kind of warbly for a second. Like, please. Like, I literally just started. Don't give me crap, YouTube. Because, like, my stream cut off yesterday and I had to restart it. And I do not want to do that again. Yeah, I think Worm just stopped by to say hi. They were here yesterday, so they got to see me. I think they got to see like the good stuff, the good parts, I believe. I know, right? This is the one I made out of metal, and it's dipped in nail polish because like when I squeezed it with my pinchers, like it kept snagging onto the yarn. I'm like, I need to coat this in something, and nail polish worked perfectly. I made one that's actually fully coated. Oh yeah, but see you, Worm. But yeah, here's this one, Stranger. I don't know if it will focus. Yeah, this one is fully coated, but it made it a bit on the thick side, so it sucks. It looks nice. It still works if I maybe do something with 2 strands at a time, but when I do with a single strand, it's just, it's a bit much. I guess kind of hard to take in and out. But this one, it's just so much easier. You just like loop it in. You don't have to click anything. You don't like. Bobby pins basically did the same thing, but they were so long, so that's why they were kind of annoying sometimes, depending on what I was doing. And I done forgot, where am I at? Did I already do my, oh, it's okay, it's time to increase. I was like, did I do 2 single crochet already? I couldn't remember. I know, I've been wanting like a freaking spiral stitch marker for the longest time, and at least in my hometown, they never sold them, ever. They only sold the clip ones, which I actually bought at Daiso. And I was all excited, like, okay, I got a clip one. And look, it's too thick. Like, look how thick that is. It will definitely not go through there. I tried using it and I was so upset. If only they made that skinnier, that would have been perfect. Actually, I think now, even if I did have a spiral stitch marker, they would have been too thick. They would have been made for like normal crochet. Like normal worsted weight size. So, I just found some thin, flexible gardening wire. Something that's like, because I tried to do with a paper clip, and that was not fun. Paper clips are too strong. At least the metal they use, it's not flexible enough. Almost nearly cut myself a few times just trying to get it to bend. I gotta crochet over here. Oh wow, that's really clear on my screen, dang. But yeah, I finally did my nails too, so I can finally start filming another video again. I wanna, either tonight or tomorrow, I'm gonna start filming my Fortnite Loot Lump video. More if, it depends on how long this stream will go for. I'll see if I can start maybe afterwards, especially now that I got the angle to work for the new tripod. I'm super excited. Cause I know everyone's like, when you're coming out with your Fortnite Loot Lump one, I'm like, or because filming is always a pain in the butt, and not just the filming, but the editing too. And even before the editing, I gotta put it all in. I gotta translate to Korean, and since I haven't done that in a while, I'm probably gonna be out of practice and gotta review some of the terminology. And it really sucks too when I have, there's a part of the Fortnite Loot Llama pattern that I'm a bit concerned that I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to explain in Korean. I can maybe have Jung help me, but I'm kind of concerned, like, crap, is it gonna make sense? How long it takes to edit a video. Well, it depends on the video. Like my Molong video, that was like the easiest video to do. That was the easiest to film. That was the easiest to edit. It was the easiest to translate. It was such a, and the thumbnail is super freaking cute. That's like one of my favorite thumbnails is the Molong video. So, and it's like, but my Ox video, that took days to edit. Mostly because like my computer was being a butthead and like, my editor just shut off one day, even though I autosave like almost every 2 seconds. Like I guess, do Control S. It didn't save. Like it saved a portion of what I had done for those several like 5 hours straight. And what sucks is I was actually almost done thinking, oh, I'm almost done, yay, I just gotta do a few more lines. And then it cut out and I was like, the program crashed and I'm like, oh, it's okay, I saved anyway. Nope. I even tried doing recovery and it only recovered like that smidge in the beginning, like I think from the first hour, and I was like so upset. I was so mad. I was like, that project was cursed, to be honest. The filming was cursed. Even before the filming it was cursed because I lost half my notes. I couldn't find them. Like when I had originally made it. To be fair, I kind of made it quickly because it was for the amigurumitpatterns.net design contest back during a little bit before Christmas. So I wrote mostly everything up, but I was just trying to get something out really quick because I kind of started kind of late. Like I think I started in November, so I didn't have very long. And I was just like, ugh. And also translating it was kind of hard too. Anything I make like a lot of small details is like, that's when it like becomes more of a pain. But that also is like what makes it unique too. Like Timo was really hard, the first video. Not my first video, but more I should say my first comeback video, because like I have a huge gap. Like if you watch my super old videos, there's just like a handful. And it even has like my old YouTube name, the Korean Toy Box. I changed it because of the whole COPPA thing. Like I don't want to be accidentally labeled as a kids channel, so I had to change it to something more mature. And I was like, coffee's perfect. Kids can't drink coffee, so best way to make sure I can't get in trouble for that. I'm actually still kind of amazed I'm able to as well, because I remember a long time ago, like, it was kind of hard for me. Like, I remember I was, like, when I first got into it, I was kind of struggling, like, and I think that was when I was using, like, a 1.7 or, like, a 1.8. This is a, let's see if it'll show up. Whoopsie. Yeah, oh my god, it just will not focus. Yeah, 1.4. But I was using, I think I was comfortable with the 2.75 though. Like I bought some sport weight yarn, that's how I first got into it. Every time I try myself, I poke myself many times. Ah, yeah, that is true. Because sometimes, like, it will, let me see. Like, it will poke, like, this finger, and I don't know, did I build a callus up to it? I'm not sure if I did or not. But sometimes if I go very, very long, it will kind of get irritated a bit. Okay. So now, I think that'd be big. So now I'm just going to do some single crochet for a certain amount of time. And I'm going to decrease differently as well, because last time I did the typical, like, you decrease back to your, right before, you know, your previous increase, and then you just single crochet. It's supposed to bring it down, but it didn't. It made this weird, like, it's not as smooth, I feel like. Well, actually, on camera it looks smooth, but in real life it doesn't. Yeah, you can see it here. See this, like, drop? It's just, like, this sharp drop right here, and I don't like that. I want it to be, like, perfectly smooth. So I need to, like, subtly decrease, and then single crochet, and then subtly decrease again. But yeah, oh my god, we got, like, 4 people watching. Holy moly. Hello, everyone. But yeah, it gets better over time, actually. Wait, I had a wound on my middle finger because of that. That is true, yeah. It does kind of poke. It pokes you a lot. Actually, I'd also would love. I found on AliExpress they actually have the micro crochet hooks for with the little rubber thing on handle. And I'm like, I really want that, because every time I try to find hooks with handles, they just do the standard. Oh yeah, well, what's up, Blessed Noodles? Yeah, I'm glad you could make it. I know, yeah, I'm trying to do a thing where I stream twice now, like of the same thing, or maybe a continuation of whatever I did in the previous stream. This is more like, I'm just going to try to make our little desert gnome a little bit better. Oh, hey, Rebecca! I just now saw her now. I just now saw her, what do you call it? Picture pop up. Yeah, I'm glad you can make it. Actually, what time is it for you, Rebecca? Because now I know this is probably not in the middle of the night for you anymore. Because usually when Rebecca comes, she comes to my morning stream, and it's like usually like 2 a.m. for her. And I'm just like, that poor girl, that insomnia, especially yesterday. Like, you finally were able to get off and go to sleep, and then the freaking cop came. Oh, yeah, so it's the morning for you. Is your sister behaving? Is she in the good mood today, or is she in the foul mood? I swear, it's like your sister's like a bag of dice. Like, you have to roll the dice to see like which mood she's gonna be in for the day. Wait, Daiso has a 0.9 hook. Don't know if you need that size, but you could look for it. Oh yeah, I have a my smallest hook is actually 0.75. But even then, the small hook, I think I saw they have a pack with kind of small hooks, but they don't go. At least the ones at my Daiso, they didn't go very small. I think they stopped at 2.5. I think mine did, but they did have the nice grip. So I was like, I was debating like, but I almost never use a 2.5. I always use my trusty old 1.4. What do you call it? But I saw on Ali-A they sold, but the problem is I'm having a bit of trouble with Ali-A. Like, it's not Ali-A's trouble. It's more because Korea. Like, so I thought I finally found a way to be able to buy stuff online, but with my American debit card. You know what I mean? I don't have a Korean debit card yet. And I was like, it took the payment, and it accepted my address, and it was like shipping, and I totally forgot about customs, and I got like not an email, I got a message, oddly through Kakao Talk, saying like, oh, you need to provide some information so that your package can be cleared through customs, and I'm like, oh crap. And I wasn't worried because here was like literally what the requirements listed. My ARC number, my like the alien registration card, that number, or a passport number as well, your address, and it actually did not ask for the phone number. That's the funny part. But when I got there, I think it might have worked actually. Now that I think about it, I found out the message I kept getting when I kept putting in after I put in the address through the link that it gave me. It turns out I was clicking on one of the wrong buttons. It was taking me to a site to sign up for a customs clearance code. So I found out you can either just give them your information every time you order, or you can sign up for a clearance custom code. And that's when the issue with the phone number came into play. Like, for some reason, I don't know why, I have a Korean phone number, and it kept saying that the authentication just kept failing, and I was like so upset. But I found out if I scroll down the page to where you put your address and stuff, and you click the, you know, complete thing, it doesn't take you anywhere, but this message pops up, and I thought it was like an error code, and I found out, because to me, the verb pada means to receive, right? But it was like, 촉수되다, and I don't know what 촉수되다 means. And it turns out it's like the passive form of to be received, saying it was received. And I went back to that message, and they had a guide in English saying if you receive message called was received, then that means the information was completed and it worked. And I'm like, oh, okay. Just signing up for a clearance code was what wouldn't happen. And I still don't know what that deal is. Like, I have everything I need. Just didn't want to put two and two together. It's so stubborn. Just trying to do anything online in Korea. You want to go play at a PC ball? You need a social security number. It really sucks. Let me see. Oh, your sister's at school. That's good. At least you have a peaceful morning. Wait, you literally just got up 2 minutes ago? I know, right? I don't know if you drink coffee, but you can always go and drink for a cup of coffee. Oh my god, my coffee looks so washed out. Holy crap. It doesn't even look like coffee on stream. It looks like just coffee milk. I swear it's darker in real life. Let me see. I want to do something small, but with my small hooks. But with my eyes, I hate too much. Oh, if you can, try to find one of these. This was cheap. This was only $10. Oh, you don't like coffee? Well, actually, my coffee's kind of sweet. I use a mix of regular sugar and sweetener. That way you can still, because you know, like sometimes sweeteners have like a strange taste. But at the same time, you don't want to use too much sugar. That's not good for you. And I found out, why not use both? Why not just put like a small, like you just need the littlest bit of sugar. You just need like a teaspoon of sugar. No, not a teaspoon. They're a little bit small. I think they're like half a teaspoon. Like these like little scoops we have, they're like this small. It's like a little spice thing. And I just put like one of those in. And then I put like a small spoonful of my sweetener, and it's like a perfect combo. Works every time. I drink my coffee the same way. I like milk and coffee. Yeah, me too. Like this is kind of like latte a bit. Usually mine's a bit darker. I do think maybe I put a bit too much earlier, but it's a little bit darker in real life. Like the screen, and I think also because I have my little lamp here, is like washing it out. Like it's making it look way whiter than it should be. Like, see if I take it away, it's a smidge darker. Wait, let me fix this. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'm a coffee drinker. I used to not be, actually. I used to hate coffee. But that was because I found out, because my dad just drinks black coffee. I'm like, that's why I didn't like coffee. Oh, God. Oh no, is your teacher coming back for more? My god, that lady, like, your class is over. Go take a break. Honestly, I can't understand. Well, unless maybe her boss is pressuring her to do, maybe? But yeah, does that have the lamplight, depending on whether I'm going to get something like that portable my mom wears around her neck when she embroiders. Oh, that's actually really cool. Oh, I don't know if they sell this where you're at, but have you ever seen, these are glasses? I think this might be better, actually. I mostly got the magnifying glass for filming, because I have the glasses, but I have to hold everything up to my face. Let me see, I have it here somewhere. Ah, here they are. I got these in America. I actually got them at the old store I used to wear. These are like one of those as seen on TV. And they're magnifying glasses. Wait, let's see. Honestly, she would take so long to break this point. See you in half an hour. Oh, yeah, so now you gotta go back to class. I don't know if it would let me put up so you could see. But what do you call it? Magnifying everything? These are better for like when you're just working for yourself. But I got the magnifying glass mostly for filming. Because I had a hard time seeing everything from far away. And it actually made it easier for the people to see, like, on the screen. Because sometimes when you zoom in on a phone, the quality gets not that great. But it actually allowed me to zoom in and kept everything really nice and clear. But actually now with this new tripod, I might not have to use it anymore. That'd be pretty nice actually. Even though like I built like a this cute little mount thing out of cardboard to hang it, so like if you watch my the old video, or not old video, but like the last video I made of Molong, you can see like how it's hanging upside down because it's like mounted on the other side. But yeah, it's definitely, and also I think your eyes get used to it too, because I think I had trouble in the beginning, and the more you do it, but it also I think it helps it on nearsighted as well. Like I'm like my mom, I have to take my glasses off if I ever work up with something close to my face. Like it helps to not, except for when I'm filming, it helps to take my glasses off. It's a lot easier to see. Let's see. There we go. I wonder how many rounds this will take though. I think also too about this angle is I'm actually able to watch, or not watch, I'm able to crochet looking through my phone. Usually I have to like look like to the side, which kind of hurts my neck too. Like, oh my god, my first live stream, I like the whole time my neck is like to the side while I'm trying to crochet in front of a camera. I had like a different setup going with my old like flexible, like those little flexible clip-on they're not tripods, they're not even meant for filming, they're actually meant for you to like have your phone to be able to watch something. I think I have it here, but I'm too lazy to reach over for it. But it does get easier over time, and it also helps to kind of have some nails, because when you first start, everything's really small, and you kind of need nails to kind of, you know, like pinch and hold it. But you don't want them too long, because if they're too long, then it doesn't want to hold properly. But like just a little bit of nail. You don't even have to have as long as mine, like maybe like a little bit less than this my thumb, and it'll be perfect. Wait, did I skip one by accident? Oops. Oh, well, I didn't realize I could hold it this close. That's pretty neat. Oh, hey, Sasha. I can't remember, is this the first or... No, I think you've been on here before, I think. Yeah, we're working on a Desert Gnome. This is what I did yesterday. And yesterday's morning live stream. I typically actually want to do, like, stream twice on the same day. Oh, okay, because I know I see you on Louis' stream a lot, and he did earlier. I normally want to do Sundays only, but I was busy yesterday evenings, and I promised Stranger Danger that I would, stream later this week, later in time for him. Or her. Actually, I don't know if Stranger Danger is a female or male. But, it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. But they really wanted me to, stream later. And I was like, yesterday I was like, oh no, because John wanted to go out for dinner. I was like, oh, but I was going to stream. He's like, we'll just go do tomorrow. I'm like, okay. The problem is they got school though, so they're out at the moment, but they'll be back. About like 30 minutes, I think they said. Their math teacher was like, came back to teach them some more, even though the class is over. I'm like, what? I think that's the problem with Zoom classes. Like, now you can never escape your teachers. They just call you up, hey, we're having a third class for the day. I'm making the cactus a bit bigger because it's supposed to look like the gnome is poking his head out of his home, but this cactus is too small. Even though I could have made everything a bit tinier, but it's kind of hard. Like, this is probably the smallest I can go for a face. So I'm making a much bigger one. Yeah, it was actually the Divine Rose Knight's idea, because we were talking about, like, I wanted to make a cactus for some, like, so I was like, I haven't crocheted a cactus in a while. And she also said, oh, what about a gnome too? Because we were trying to come up with ideas, like, last week for, like, what I should do for next week's stream, which will be this week. And she's like, what about a gnome? And I was like, oh wait, what about a desert gnome? I've never seen one before. So I was like, yeah, because I know you always see them, like, their heads popping out of oak trees or something, but I've never seen one poking his head off a cactus, so I thought that was adorable. But I need to make a bigger cactus today. Next week, though, I'm starting a new thing where, I mean, this was kind of like a design stream, but this will be more, for next week, will be more designing for a future video. I want to get back into doing League of Legends character skins, but they take a really long time to, design. I'm thinking I could do this, like, over just multiple live streams, like, designing this character bit by here, there, so that way I'm getting something done and ready for a new video, because it's been a while since I've done a video. I know, right? A Desert Gnome's an amazing idea, and I definitely credit Divine Rose Knight for helping me. If I ever make this into, like, oh no. Okay, thankfully it stretched the stitch a bit so I can see where the stitch marker was at least. But yeah, I'll put, like, helped and designed by the Divine Rose Knight. Oh, hey, you're here! Oh my god, were you lurking this whole time, or did you just happen to pop in? Divine's like, just like pops out like, hello! Oh, what time is it for you, actually? Over there. Well, I don't know, because when I stream in the morning, it's still kind of late for you. It's like the evening. Is it like the early morning for you today, I think? Oh no, I'm going to have to attach a new yarn. Oh, okay, so it's the morning for you. Is it? So it's like Monday morning, I think, right? Oh, I know, that's the problem. Oh my god, I'm still sleepy. I need some coffee. But, like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's like, I really want to do this on Sundays, but I was just busy last night. Bright and early morning. I know, right? Oh my god, like, I was like, I'm so happy I was able to make it to Louis' stream. I thought for sure I missed it because I actually put my alarm at 5 and I slept right through it. But to kind of be fair, I put the alarm on a really low volume because I don't want to wake up Joan. And it's like those, like a bird tweeting kind of alarm because it's much, much more subtle. Because, you know, I don't want to wake him up to a blaring alarm at 5 a.m. So it's more like if I wake up to it, I wake up to it. If I don't, then oh well. And I slept right through it. And it doesn't help that we have a window above our bed, so, and we do hear the birds chirp in the morning a lot, so my mind probably just thought it was just birds chirping. What, you haven't slept? Oh my god. I know, right? Crochet's life would never sleep. Oh, man, like, Louis has been really busy lately, like, poor guy. Like, he's got so many things going on at once. I hope he takes some time to, like, I'm hoping he's getting some sleep, to be honest. But I know, like, what they were talking about was, like, partially it's because he's got so many creative ideas running at once, and you want to act on those ideas. Especially with the video game stuff, like, that sounds fun, but also it sounds like, oh my god, like, super time-consuming. I know, Blasted Noodles, like, was sleep. I've actually been sleeping a bit better lately. I think that's because it's finally warm now. Back in the winter, I was actually staying up through the night and crocheting till dawn because my feet would just get so freaking cold that it was just not even worth sleeping. It was just easier staying up. And then when I would go to sleep in the morning, like around like 7 or 8 a.m., and it'd be kind of warm enough, like all that sunlight would like warm up the warm just enough so that I don't, like my feet won't be freezing. I'm trying to think I think the coldest it got was -15, which I know is not that bad, especially like Divine Rose Knight lives in Canada, so she knows what the cold really is. But for Korea, that was actually decently pretty cold. I don't even think it got that cold the year before, because I don't remember having that much trouble on my first, because I moved in the winter. I moved to Korea in the winter of 2019. Oh god, that sounds like such a long, it makes it sound like such a long time ago. Like, I moved back in 20-something. -30. Oh my god, yep, that's confirmed. I'm never living in Canada. No freaking way. I'd die on my first winter. I wouldn't make it. Korean winter was already too cold enough for me. But it's funny because here, it gets just as hot as my hometown of Memphis, Tennessee. You know, we had scorching hot, sticky summers because of the humidity. And it gets almost a little bit hotter here. It's so weird. Like, they're so extreme. You would think if they have a colder winter, they'd have a more mild summer. I know, right? Cold feet are a game over, man. I blame my iron deficiency. I couldn't give blood in high school because they said my iron was too low. I still should get that checked out. Because of, like, I think Divine remembers, if I talked about this in a previous live stream, is that my sister, who is healthy as a horse, eats super healthy and eats a lot of vegetables. She's not vegan or anything, like, she eats meat and everything, but, like, she's like my dad, they like to eat their vegetables, and she eats a lot of dark greens, and, like, she couldn't give blood either. She had low iron. And I'm like, what? This girl is healthy. What the heck? And then the same for my other two sisters. All four of us, we could not give blood, which really sucked because it was one of those, like, when you're your senior year of high school, you have a government class, and one of the credits, you have to get, like, what do they call it? Community service credits, kind of. And one of them was donating blood. And we all tried to get that credit, but we couldn't because our iron was just too freaking low. Oh yeah, hair does not like humid summers. Yeah, mine too. It was funny because I would always have like this poofy lion's mane because I used to do like, I had like the Farrah Fawcett flybacks. And ugh, my hair would be so gorgeous in the autumn and winter. But gosh, my fluff would de-poof and just be all frizzy. It'd be flat but frizzy at the same time. I hated it. So I just always like threw my hair up in a ponytail or something. Wait, they didn't want my blood because of piercing and tattoos. Oh, I know that's always weird. Like I like, what the heck? What does it have to do with anything? Like, is it an infection? Are they like worried about an infection or something? But even then, like, if you've had them for years, and then they're mostly, if they're well taken care of, then what's the issue? But oh wait, Divine, did you also notice my new setup too? Like I'm using a new tripod we got from Daiso. I think this is better, right? Better than how it looked yesterday, and it's so much easier to crochet in front of it. Like there's like no restrictions. Oh, because they can have like trace amounts of metal in there. Ooh, I did not know that. Ooh, that's kind of creepy actually. It makes me like I want to eventually one day get a tattoo, and then it's like it's kind of scary. But then again, maybe it'd be worth it. I know, right? Like I'm no longer using the what do you call it? Here's the thing, because these whoopsie. Don't worry, it's just an LED lamp. Good grief, I'm smacking everything around. So like this comes off. I'm actually still using the same. I can turn the light on. There we go. I'm still using like the mic and the cell phone holder part, but they come apart. I can do 3 sections. The lamp slash mic comes apart, cell phone holder, and then this. And what I would do was I'd like stick it in here, and the weight of the phone would perfectly hold it at an angle that I can crochet. But I had to like crochet like this, like in front of this thing, and it was just like, ugh. It was better than the old. Oh my god, I keep knocking this lamp. It was better than the old way, which was my little pink thing. This thingamajigger. I just realized I can just lean over and grab it, but yeah. These are not meant for filming. What these are meant for, like, I think the advertisement I saw for it was like a lady had put it on her stroller so she can like watch YouTube while she strolls her baby or something. Oh my god, my new chair is squeaky. But I finally got me a rolly chair. More, I should say. It's not new, but it's new to me. The Hogwarts, they're getting rid of some stuff, and we took this in because we were like, hey, free chair. Cleaned it up, and it's all good to go. And I'm hoping to get some more shelving soon, because, like, the other owner, the old owner, she's, moving off to her own Hogwarts in Seoul, and she's taking those books with her, but I don't think she wants the bookshelves, because, they're kind of old, so she's getting new everything. And so if they get rid of those shelves, I'm going to be like, even Joan is ready to tell math teacher, like, hey, if we're going to throw these away, we can take them. And I can like stack the whole wall up here, like make it a whole wall of shelving. That'd be awesome. And then maybe put some in our bedroom, because our bedroom needs some shelving really bad. I have 3 large tattoos. I'm all for tattoos. I know, right? Like, I want to get some, like, Korean, like, something written in Korean, but the problem is I don't know what I want written yet. I want to think long and hard about it. I know this sucks, but I want it written down, like the back of your neck to, like, the top part of your back. Like, about that long. Not super long, but I heard those are, like, the most painful, though. And I'm like, I don't know, though. I feel like the wrist one would be painful for me. I don't think I could handle having a needle poking at my wrist. I've seen like people get like little tattoos right there. Not quite along the spine. Dude, I almost bought a lamp like that. Oh yeah, this is actually from Daiso. They are I don't want to blind y'all. It's a USB. Let me see if I can unplug it. I freaking love these because they can take batteries, but they also connect with a USB. And it's just so freaking cool. Like, sometimes when I'm editing, but I like to edit in the dark if I'm editing at night, but I don't want it to be too dark because it hurts my eyes, and this is perfect. I just plug it into my computer, and it's good to go. And I have the other one that's a bit more flexible, like this one, it looks like a lantern, you can like pop it out. I actually have 3 of these now. So whenever I like take a picture, I have them all set up. They work great as photography camera. I mean, photography lights, you know. Who needs that expensive equipment when you can just go Daiso and buy like 5 or 6 $5 LED lamps. Because I don't need professional equipment to get a lot of lighting, you know, because all my stuff's tiny. I just need something that can fit on a desk. Wait, there are so many painful spots. I know, right? Like, I feel like I could take the pain. Like, I feel like I could take pain being at the back of my neck and on, like, the top part of my back. Like, if I pinch myself back there, it doesn't really hurt that bad, but it really hurts if I, like, pinch my wrist or something. Oh, of course, an arm. I think I could handle getting a tattoo on my arm. But I don't really want a tattoo on my arm, though. I like the reason why I like those kind of, like, oh my god, not again. Uh-oh. Okay, I can see, obviously, that was where it was at. Oh no, where'd it go? Well, it just disappeared on me. Shoot, did it fall to the ground? Oh no, it's over here. Okay, phew. But, like, I saw, like, in one of those, like, I think it was a K-drama or something. No, not a K-drama. It was actually, what I call a doppok movie. Those, like, Korean mobster movies. And the girl had, like, this really cool, long, like, quote in Korean, like, down her back. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I want something like that. Maybe not all the way down my spine. That'd be too much. But, like, oh, Martina has something down her neck. Yeah, like, Martina from Simon Martina. They used to be called Eat Your Kimchi when they lived in Korea. Yeah, she has like this cool, like, they're not words, I think. They're more like just a few pictures, and they're really cool. I'm like, that's a pretty cool area for a tattoo, I think. It's more like, because it's hidden, and then, like, say you go out with friends and you haven't told them you have a tattoo, and you just put your hair in a ponytail, and they're like, oh, you have a tattoo? Like, it's one of those, like, surprise, motherfucker, I have a tattoo. Like that. Oh, we don't have those at our Daiso. Actually, they kind of take these away sometimes. Like, they don't always have them. Like, right now, neither of them are in the store at the moment. I haven't seen them. They're like, what? So when I see it, I get it. I bought like 3 of them at once. They're only $5 each. Or, I should say, Chonwon. That's like 5,000 won. Which is equivalent to, I think, like $4 something. $4 and something cents, because it's a little bit less in US dollars. But I like to think of it, hey, it's like $5 in Korean money, basically. Let me see, super bony spots hurt. Hurt more, obviously. Elbow, ribs, gonna hurt more than the forearm, thigh, or calf. Do people get tattoos on their elbows? I didn't know that. Like, oh, yo, check out my elbow tattoo. Though, I guess, yeah, I've seen people who did, like, the mechanical arm, kind of like the biomechanic type tattoo, and I guess they got to go up to their elbow. Oh, so they do cover the elbow. I can't speak. Sleeves cover the elbow. Oh, that's true. I'm more thinking if someone specifically got, like, a small little tattoo on their elbow, that'd be funny. Unless, like, you had matching ones, like, you had a really cool design. Like a huge sunflower. Like, think of like a huge sunflower on each elbow. That'd be kind of cool. Or you do like the mechanical bit parts so it looks like your arm is like, you're like half robot, half human, though. I think that'd be cool. But at the same time, like you said, it'd be painful. Oh, it's even more clear now. Yeah, because I'm using, finally now, the little light that's attached. Thankfully, it does not take any of my phone battery. It actually has batteries in the light thing, so that's good, because my poor phone does not need to be drained of any more energy, because I think that also could be why maybe the live stream cut out. It does seem to happen when my phone gets kind of hot, so it might not even be an internet issue, like what happened with Louis, because his computer got too overpowered. It was so funny when he said his like computer was glitching, and I was like, oh, scared, like, uh-oh, did he get a virus or something? Like, that'd be horrible to watch that happen on the stream. Like, you're just streaming and then your computer just completely fizzles out because, like, someone hacked it or something. this cactus is probably going to take forever. So I increased one more round to make it a little bit bigger. Let me see. Mine only because I'm a wimp and it got too close to the hip bone or shoulder. What does it feel like exactly? Like, I've always thought, does it just feel like you're getting poked with a pen constantly, or is it like a different feeling? It'll probably be maybe a couple more years before I finally get a tattoo. I'm gonna stop yawning. I mean, to be fair, well, it's not that late. I mean, I did kind of wake up early, though. I woke up at like, I think I woke up right at 6. I was actually shocked how I woke up so perfectly at like 6:02 or something. I was like, okay, he's still streaming. That was also nice to get to chat with Serpil Gray. So yeah, it was cute when I was hearing him talking about like the whole, it's hard to crochet and talk at the same time. It really is. I kind of wanted to ask, I was kind of sleepy though, so I was like having a hard time like trying to type fast enough. I wanted to ask him, I was like, does your neck ever hurt after a live stream? Mine doesn't seem to hurt as much, but it really did in the beginning. Like, I would feel like I'd have a sore throat at least for the rest of the day. It was weird. But then it'd be gone by the next day though. Let me try to crochet down here. It's like, it gets kind of choppy when I crochet up close for some reason. Let me see. It varies from person to person, but for me it was constant pin pokes before I went numb. I don't know. Maybe I should just get a henna tattoo. Those are pain-free. And they're gorgeous. I think that's another thing too. That's why I haven't even gotten a tattoo yet. Is because like when you're like an artist, it's such a hard decision. It's like, and even then, it's like you want to change it up like every so often. I'm really hoping someone's like researching into making like really cool, good quality like semi-permanent tattoos that will like fade over. Like they'll last for like maybe 5 years or something like that. Oh, ooh, a bee sting? Oh, heck no. Oh, shoot. I'm not debating if I'll ever get a tattoo. I don't think I could stand that. And how long does it take, too? Because I know it's, especially the more detail you put, the longer the process is. Ooh, that'd be horrible. Actually, I almost had a run-in with a bee earlier on my walk today. Because now the park I go to has a lot of bushes with flowers in it. Oh, I took some pictures. I'll post them on Discord after this stream. And oh my god, there's like a whole bunch of bumblebees and wasps. And it's just like, oh, no thank you. I do not want to get stung. Depends on how big and detailed the tattoos are. That's true, yeah. Ew, I can only imagine, like, oh, who was it? Giraffe, I think? Yeah, is she the one who got the ankle bracelet tattoo? I remember someone posted on Discord of them getting that really cute, it looks like an ankle bracelet with a little rose. I think it was Giraffe. If it was her, it's like, now that I think about it, she had to get it all done all the way around her ankle. And so it feels like you're getting stung by bees, but it's like for a long, long time. Wouldn't that feel like you're getting your ankle sawed off, I feel like? Ugh. Props to her for being able to stand that. I would not be able to. I'd be too chicken. I mean, it was already hard enough getting my teeth done, like getting my teeth pulled out and getting some other teeth fixed, like, because the teeth near the wisdom teeth got infected because they were like they were cutting into them, and it's like, ugh, I can't stand drills or anything. Okay, I think I should start decreasing now. Let me count. I forgot how many stitches there are. Let me make sure I have the correct count real quick. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, Okay, good. I got 28. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm supposed to have 28. Okay. I think. Okay, I got 28. Shoot. Oops. My first one only took an hour and a half. Second one was done over 16/18 hours. 16 to 18 hours? Oh, heck no. I don't think I could ever stand for that. Oh my god. It's not even just being in pain for that long. It's more like having to. I mean, I'm a person who can sit in one place for a long time. That's like one of my. that's what like John likes to call one of my superpowers, being able to sit in one place for a very long time. But I don't think I could sit for like 16, 18 hours. Do they do it all at once? Or do they do like a little bit here, then you come the next day, and then you do some more? Because I saw like when Simon and Martina did theirs, they did their like little sleeve tattoos a long time ago. They did theirs over a couple of days, I think. Like they get like the like part of it done, and then they get detailing the next day or something. Oh wait, what did I want to do? Oh yeah, it's at 28. So, one sec. What can I divide it by? That will be very subtle. 28. Okay, so I can, I'll do like 5 single crochet and then a decrease. And then it should be 24. And then actually I could decrease by 6 after that, I believe. Oops. Let me see, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, so it's over, done over several days. Mine is full of color and has more detail than the other two. Okay, so that's good. Oh my god, the thought of having to sit for, like, not to mention the poor guy doing, poor guy / woman doing the tattoo job, having to do that, having to work for 16, 18 hours straight, that'd be too much. Yeah, but even then, like, wouldn't it, like, it'd be, like, sore, and you have to, like, they have to, like, you have to feel the pain on the sore arm all over again, or wherever you're getting it done. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. So now I will do an invisible decrease. I gotta be careful because I always mess up whenever I start decreasing because I always forget where I decrease because it's the invisible decrease, so it's hard to see it, so I gotta make sure to count properly. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, hey stranger, you're back. Yeah, I got kind of far. Not really. Not much has been done even though I've been going at it. Let me see, 3, oh, 2 more, 4, 5. I'm just now starting to decrease. Have you tried using a piece of yarn as a stitch marker? I kinda, to me, like, when you're doing bigger crochet, it's fine, but for me, like, for here, it's just so annoying, because, like, they always come out so easily. Because you have to, like, pull it through, and you gotta make sure it doesn't fall out. For me, I've always liked something, like, thick, not thick, I should say, solid, that I can, like, just slip in. That's why this is, like, my favorite. I do have something else here that I like. It's basically like a traditional stitch marker. Like, you know, you see sometimes these on clothes. Like safety pins. But I prefer this one because they're kind of round at the bottom, so there's like more room. For some reason, the like regular safety pin, I just didn't like how it was like hard to slip on for some reason. Not hard, but I should say like. I forgot why I didn't like them. But I remember they irritated me every time I tried to close them. And what else he said? I use a long one so I can arc each end as I go to count easier if I need to frog a few rows. It's also easier. That is true too. Oh, but I have another reason too, is because for some reason when these things are splitted, well, I guess I could use like a similar color, but the fibers kind of get off, and then I gotta like pinch at it to like, because like especially like red on white, like you'll see a dab of like red fiber. So it would have to be like a very close color. Because these fibers just get about everywhere. Wait, pain day? Great, just what I needed. Oh no. Oh no, your rib didn't pop out again, did it? Because I know you got the floater rib problem. But hopefully your sister is still at school. So she can't. Maybe that's why she's always angry. She doesn't like going. She's mad she has to go back to school again, I guess. But yeah, hopefully soon you can take up your grandparents' offer to go stay with them. Because that was so sad that she broke the hook pin thing you invented. Because I was so excited getting to hear your feedback on that. Like, my first thought was when you posted, like, she broke it. And I was like, she just basically destroyed, like, not evidence, what I should say. Like, experiment that could have changed the crochet world. She destroyed a perfectly good experiment that didn't even get tested yet. And the sad part is because that was like a broken hook, right? I think, like, because I feel like if I try to do that with mine, it'd be kind of hard. I have to like lay them against each other, and also I don't have any clay to do it with. But if I could, like, I don't know if I saw something on Ali where it was like legit. It was a crochet hook where you can crochet on different sizes of the hook. Like, you take it off and screw on another one, and they even had tiny ones too. Like, they were tiny, and I was like, I'm probably sure that probably won't work that great in the end, but that'd be cool for like making like what like Rebecca was making, like have one end is a crochet hook, the other end's a pen, because it's always so annoying having to like put my hook down, grab my pencil, write down what I just did. It'd be so easy if you could flip it and start writing away. Like, that'd be such a cool idea. Not this time. Cracked my shoulder. Ooh, cracked your shoulder. She's at school until 3 o'clock. Oh, you made another hook pen? Oh, yeah. So now we can finally get our scientific results of how the hook pen works. I swear, if it works really good, maybe you should probably actually patent that. Go and patent it. You might have made a cool new invention for all crochet designers around the world. I'm surprised actually no one's even come up with that. I know, right? Hook pin, I'd buy several. I know, right? And then you can like make ones in like colorful gel pens. And that'd be cool. That is true, yeah, like, cause like the light up hook thing was pretty ingenious. Like, someone had to think of that and, get that going. Hook pen could be the next thing, actually. But it would have to be targeted towards crochet designers, I think. Because, like, regular people are going to be like, what do I need this for? I'm just crocheting. But, like, for a designer, that's, like, ingenious. Uh-oh. Ooh, spider kill with fire. I've been watching, like, Jacksepticeye's videos of kill it with fire. Oh my god, like, ugh. When I ever watch him play, he's, like, always like, burn it! He just makes everything explode. Oh my god, I remember when we first moved in here last summer, I still do not know how that little bugger got in, but, like, so there are some huge spiders that, I don't know what they are, like what breed they are. I think in Korea they just call it the house spider. Maybe they're the equivalent of a wolf spider, I guess. They're dark brown, but they're not brown recluse. They're not that poisonous, I think. They're kind of creepy. And they're like in the corner of my windows. Because there was a female one. And like, oh my god, it's like every freaking male spider would come. And she'd like have to chase them away. She didn't want to be bothered. Oh my god, I totally forgot I was supposed to be decreasing. I've just been single crocheting away. Crap. Where did I last decrease? Okay, there was my decrease. Oops. But, and then like on the other side of this wall, we have our bathroom, and then we have a balcony outside the kitchen. Is where we like have all our cleaning stuff. And oh my god, he was dangling from the ceiling, like a male of one of those spiders, and he was dangling right over the toilet paper. I was just like, oh, so creeped out. I was like, how the heck you got in? I know we leave the windows open, but they have screens on them. Like, how'd you get in? And I checked for holes. I'm like, I didn't find any. Still freaked me out. I actually took a container, like a plastic container, and I with the lid, and I popped it over, like, so that way I can take him to the other window and, like, just chunk him out, because I didn't want to smoosh him, you know. He doesn't deserve to die. I try to be peaceful at the same time, but it's kind of hard. It's hard to, like, ignore that need to, like, smash them, because they creep you out so much. Let me see. Ooh, you have tarantulas over there? Ooh. Well, that'd be creepy as heck. Like, a while back, I looked up in tarantulas. There's like 996 species of them. Oh my god. Oh my. Ooh, that's so creepy. Don't get bitten. Are tarantulas poisonous, or is it more of a? I guess more of a just a bite kind of thing. I guess maybe some are. But ooh, that's creepy. That is so creepy. Ooh. I know, right? Gotta call Dad. Like, Dad, there's a spider. Come take care of it. He's probably as shocked when he sees it's a tarantula. Oof, goodness God. I still remember the first time I saw the banana spider, because that is the poisonous spider here in Korea, is the banana spider. They're like huge and yellow. Like, oh my God. It was actually on my first trip too, is when I saw one. And at the time, I did not realize that was Korea's most poisonous spider. I thought, ooh, creepy big spider. And it's like, actually, Korea doesn't even have that much trouble with spiders. What they do have is it's more of a house pest, is freaking centipedes. Like, ugh. I remember our old apartment had them. Like, and only in the laundry room area. Like, they crawl in and out of the drain. Like, ugh, creepy little mofos. And apparently they do bite, and you gotta be careful. Let me see. Okay, so it's time to decrease. It's my next door. Oh, so that's how they have a tarantula. Cause I was like, wait, are tarantulas like in the wild in the UK? Like, I did not know that. Oh, so it's an actual pet. I know, right? They're named banana spiders because they're yellow. I know, right? I know that is like a hilarious reason. Actually though, I think the reason why they're called banana spiders is because like the body's kind of long though. It actually kind of looks like a little miniature banana if you think about it. Because they're not round, they're actually like an oval, like this long, like the body, and like they have like long black legs. They're huge and creepy and ooh. And apparently they reside mostly in the countryside, but where I saw it was in Seoul. So they can, like just on the side of the road by the highway. I haven't seen one here actually, thankfully. I haven't seen any here in Wonju. So maybe they're not here? I don't know. Because I guess Seoul would be more humid because it's closer to water. Because I don't think there's any large what do you call it? Large bodies of water. Morbidly curious must look this up. Yeah, I'm gonna look up too, like the picture of banana spider. So I'm pretty sure their body's long. Banana spider. Oh wait, their legs are actually black and yellow. Ooh. But yeah, like their butt, their butt's kind of long. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, that's what I saw. I have a picture somewhere actually of the one I took in Korea. Somewhere on my laptop, I think, my old laptop, the one where I gotta use the adapter thingy because the plug-in is, what do you call it, made for? Yeah, the plug-in is made for the US outlets. Wait, let me click back on my stream. But, oh yeah, they're creepy as heck. I know, right? I'm gonna take looking that up. I know, right? They're so creepy. The good thing is, I don't think there are black widows and brown recluses here. I need to look that up just to be sure. But I think they don't, because otherwise, I don't think they would have listed the banana spider as the most poisonous. But yeah, oh my gosh. Ugh. Actually, my mom's dad, he passed away before I was born, so I never got to know him. But he had 2 brown recluse bites, one on each leg, and just like, yeah, she said they like burned holes into his legs, and it's just like, ugh, no, thank you. Oh, you have them in Canada? Man, I thought with it being colder, I thought you would have less spiders, but apparently that's not the case. Yeah, your dad's just laughing as you're on the top of the desk with your blanket. Well, I mean, to be fair, if it's a pet, then it might be maybe docile, I guess. Just he's kind of maybe creepy crawly. Actually, wait. Oh, if it's actually... I think tarantulas have fangs, right? I think? I'm not positive, but... Because it's been a while since I've learned about any kind of animal, honestly. Or insect, or arachnid. But... I think if you get them as pets, aren't they, like, defanged or something? But then again, how do they eat, though, if they don't have fangs? Or am I thinking of snakes that they defang? I've heard of some kind of pet that they defang so that it can't hurt you. Oh no, poor stranger dude. There's another one. Another class. Yo, what's up, Fair Harold? Wait, PK Fire. Wait, what? Oh, is he referring to my pixel art I sent? Because, we're doing, like, wait, Harold, did you ever get to see my pixel art I did? Me and, Tito posted ours. It was so funny. Like, my song was Final Frontier, and when I finished it, right after I finished doing it, I saw in the Discord everyone was saying Happy Earth Day, and I was like, oh crap, it's Earth Day, and I just did this art of the earth on fire, burning, and like with melted cracks in the middle and everything, and I'm like, crap, what a way to celebrate Earth Day by making art like that. Let me see, my friend says she finds banana spiders in the worst place. She works at Walmart. Oh, wait, so you have banana... Wait, oh, you mean you have banana spiders in Canada? Ooh, creepy, creepy. Ooh, no thank you. Wait, that's all it is. Been at work for 48 hours. Having no time to post mine. Oh, yeah, so you have your video and art. What song did you do? Because, what do you call it? Tito changed his. He was going to do Army of Tigers, but he changed it to Gold or Glory. Or is it Glory or Gold? I can't remember. But it was like Gold or Glory, and his looks amazing. I can't wait to see yours. Let me see. They get shipped with banana. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I liked how it turned out. Like, when I listened to the song, I was like, oh my god, this is so perfect. Like, I immediately got the thought in my head of, like, people on a ship. I didn't want to draw the actual ship, though. I just like the window of someone looking out of a ship. Like, going by as they leave behind Earth as it's in flames. Oh, you did Starfish Ship with Lost Earth. That's like one of my favorite songs on there. That, with a sword fight, Settle with a sword fight is so good. Oh yeah, let me actually, I'm gonna send Jonathan's link actually in the description so everyone can like, cause I don't know if any of y'all heard of Jonathan Young. Like, I've just now discovered him because of Tito. And I am freaking loving that album. It's really freaking good. Like, he just came out with his own original album. And it's kind of like this, like, metal, but at the same time, like, video game, retro-y kind of sound. Let me get the link. I might need to open it in a new tab. Okay, thankfully. Let me share it, because it's really good. I freaking love it. And I know Divine Rose Knight loves metal. So you might like this too. It's not super metal, but it's more like a, wait. Oh, you know him, Divine Rose. So Divine Rose Knight already knows him. Dad's just left you here with the spider. But yeah, I'm freaking loving that album. Settle it with a sword fight. I love that song. It's such a good workout song. Like, it makes you feel like you're in a video game. I love it. Oh, his metal cover of Notre Dame. Oh, I need to hear that. Oh yeah, Jetpack Race. I love Jetpack Race too. It's like one of the more like a pickup song. You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh, super energy. But also the reason why I like Final Frontiers, it's giving me like the Within Temptations, like the Howling kind of vibe, like the more, I guess, the message. But it's got like that, you know, deep kind of like, I guess like a feeling toward it, because of like, it's one of the more serious songs, I believe. Because like Starship Velociraptor, oh my god, here I am thinking when I heard it, I'm thinking it's a Velociraptor astronaut or something. And then when I listen to the song, I'm like, oh my god, this is like a car sale jingle. It's like a freaking car sale jingle, but it's so good. Like there's like selling a ship, and like, what was it? 12 million light years guaranteed. It was so funny. Like they're just so creative. Let's see, Dad's done get. Dad done went to go get the neighbor. I know, right? He needs to go come get his pet tarantula. That's so funny. Like they let their tarantula out, but it comes over to your house. Ooh, imagine if you didn't see it earlier and he like snuggled up in your yarn as a nest or something. Ooh, and then you go to like crochet and you grab it, and then you feel something grab your arm or your hand, and you're like, what? I've been listening to a lot of. I think I'm just gonna say this right. Ashniko? I think that's how you say it. Okay, we're yawning again. You know what? I yawned yesterday too. I don't know what's with me these past few days. I've just been a yawning mess. I'm like that meme where they're like, you're like a perpetually exhausted pigeon. That's how I feel, to be honest. I wonder if it's a sign. Should I drink more water? I probably should, to be honest. I mean, I try drinking more water, just my body. I'm just never thirsty. But I did hear that if your body gets used to dehydration, it kind of gets rid of the thirst signal. So it's like I'm stuck having to try to guzzle down water. But at the same time, I feel sick after I drink too much water. But at the same time, I know my body needs it. But it's just so hard. Like, I just go so long without drinking anything. Except coffee. But coffee's not for thirst, though. It's just more of a... It's a sipping drink, you know what I mean? Wait, I already see the confusion, then the scream. Wait, I'm surprised you're here. It's like 6 a.m. Oh, yeah. I'm doing a thing where I streamed yesterday morning. Oh, yeah, so I haven't been streaming all day. If that's what you're thinking, maybe. Like, I streamed yesterday morning, and I actually want to stream on the same day. Because this was more for, like, if you saw the person Stranger Danger, they never get to see my stream because, you know, where they live. It's like 5 in the morning when I stream during the morning. So I want to start streaming in the evenings as well. For like the people who live in Europe, or like also Central and East Asia as well. Because like some people, you know, like they prefer to watch a stream in the evening. At least in Korea, that's like the big thing, is watching streams at night. So actually doing the evening is actually good for where I live as well. But I want it to be on Sundays only. I thought about Saturdays, but that would mean I'd have to stream at night on Saturdays and then stream in the morning on Mondays. I'm like, oh god, no, I don't like that idea. I'd rather just do it all on Sunday. But yesterday evening I was busy though, because we went out to eat. Wait, hope he hurries. I'm getting a cramp. Oh yeah, because you're standing on the desk. Let's celebrate that he didn't go for your yarn pile. That'd be too creepy. Oh, I still remember the spider that almost got in got in here last summer. I'm actually wondering if it was the same male that I caught and let go, because it looked the same, honestly. Or it could have just been maybe another of the same species. Like, he was like trying to come over to like the female side, and I had the window open because I was trying to swat him away. And then he tried to quickly come in and I shut the door. Or not the door, I shut the window really quick. Like, ugh, so creepy. Super creepy. I just do not like spiders. Wait, how big were the spiders? Well, the female obviously was pretty big. They're like, I don't know what they're called in Korea. They're like, it's like the size of a wolf spider, I think. Like maybe this big. Well, not the body, of course. Like the body would be like this big. It was pretty big. And even the male was kind of big. At least the one that was dangling over the toilet paper. Ooh. God, I don't want to do that this summer. I'm going to like just keep all the windows closed. I don't want any of them coming in. Like, and I've been trying to eradicate any dust anywhere, like even in the storage room. Well, I call it the storage room, but it's like technically the second air quote balcony. I don't know why would they call them balconies, because they're not a balcony. They just have a window. But they're like, but they have a sliding glass door, so you can see into it, so that's why they call it a balcony. And I'm going to try to keep them away. I'm going to spray the windowsills with vinegar, because I heard that's supposed to work. I don't want those mofos coming up in here. I want to have my windows open. I want the breeze to come in, you know? I even got like my circulator all ready for when it gets hot. Let me see. I've got coursework to do. I'm not even... And... Oh, they didn't even get it out right. I know, right? I know, right? Like, at least... We don't seem to have brown recluse and, whatchamacallits, black widows here, thank God. Just got that stinking banana spider. But the premise is, like, the new place I went hiking, I need to be careful because I didn't even think about there being banana spiders out there. I need to share those pictures, too. I finally found the place where you can kind of go hiking a little bit. I didn't go all the way. I just went up the hill and, like, went off to the side to take some pictures and left. And then I left the park because it's kind of far away from my home. It's near the bus terminal, so it already took like 35 minutes just to get there, and then to spend like 10 minutes walking around, like hiking up to walk around. Then I gotta go all the way. It takes like 30 to 40 minutes to get home. Like, ugh. I was like exhausted when I came home. I was like so sore. I couldn't move for a while. I was just sitting on the couch like, ugh, contemplating existence. Not the venomous. I was like, why did I look up those spiders? I know, right? To be fair, they do play a good part though in Korea because they eat the mosquitoes. So actually, I think like I remember reading about that somewhere that actually in the what do you call it? Countryside. In the countryside, they try to like. They actually try to respect the spider and like not, you know, they don't want to get rid of them because they eat all the mosquitoes. And Lord knows, if there's anything I hate more than spiders, it's this. I hate freaking mosquitoes. Mosquitoes can go extinct for all the heck I care. I mean, I know they play an important part too, but still, like, ugh. Actually, more, no, but I think not all mosquitoes bite humans though. That's only like a certain amount of species that bite humans, I think. Because there's species that don't bite humans, I think. I gotta look up which ones were that. Like, let those flourish and like kill off all the other ones, or at least the ones that spread disease. Or is that what I was thinking? Maybe they all bite humans, but not all spread disease. At least get rid of the ones that spread disease, because you know those things can be horrible. Top 7 dangerous animals in Korea. Wait, is the banana spider on there actually? I know a boar is one of them. I was actually I thought that was hilarious. Like a boar, like a pig. That's like a dangerous animal. But then again, after playing Fortnite, like they put boars in the game. And my god, those little punks, like, you just be innocently walking by one, and they come in, like, I was just walking the other day with my teammate, and then all of a sudden, like, something, like, bumped into me from behind, and I lost health. I'm like, what the heck? And I turn around as a freaking boar. Like, oh my god, you little punk. But I'm guessing I heard they can be kind of aggressive. But even then, it's like, it's sure, like, maybe they're aggressive? But, like, are they dangerous, really? Like, are they gonna kill you? Or is it more like they're just gonna annoy you? You know, the sad thing is there actually used to be tigers in Korea, but they sadly went extinct a long time ago. You can hear your neighbors. I know, right? He needs to come collect his pet. Oh, they are large? I wonder how big they are. Oh god, I gotta stop yawning. And that's the thing, is I'm not even tired. Like, after Louis' stream, I went straight back to sleep and then woke up in the afternoon. I did go on a walk though, so maybe that's why I'm tired. But if they're anything like American wild boars, they're no. Oh my god, who honked? I just heard someone like honk really loud. Okay, I think after this round I'm gonna decrease some more. Oh yeah, that looks a little bit better. I'm trying to think what else would be dangerous in Korea. Honestly, this is not an animal. Well, I guess you can count humans as an animal for this, but drivers, especially chicken delivery drivers, they're the most dangerous people ever. Cause like, oh my god, the other day, like, I was in the crosswalk, right? And it's the one where it's guarded by light, so you have to wait till it's green to cross it. And I'm going, and like, this freaking chicken driver was waiting to like pass me so he can go run the red light. Like, I actually slowed down on purpose just to annoy him so he couldn't go. Cause like, bro, you're trying to legit run a red light. No, you can't do that, punk. It'd be different if he was in the turning lane, cause then you can turn on red, right? No, he wanted to go straight. Like, he wanted to run the freaking red light. And they do that a lot. Like, I witnessed a lot of them run red lights, and I'm just like, ugh. And they go up on the sidewalks, and like, they just annoy me. Partially it's because the business, though, because they'll get yelled at, though, if they don't hurry fast enough. But good grief, those bosses need to chill. Like, they're causing them to do illegal driving, and it's just dangerous. Like, because American boars can be several hundred pounds with razor sharp tusks. And I guess that is true. Yeah, I think the Korean boar might have tusks. I think. So here's what it is so far. Oh yeah, I forgot about the jellyfish. Those giant jellyfish. You better look. I look up the picture of the giant jellyfish. Let me see. I forgot what they're called. They're not native to Korea, but they come by when they migrate or something. And they're huge, giant jellyfish in Korea. They're just so freaking huge. What are they called? It doesn't tell me the name, it just says giant jellyfish. I was hoping it'd say what the name of them were. Oh, Nomuras. Yeah, Nomuras. Oh yeah, because I think, are they native to Japan maybe? God, they're freaking huge though. Like, so scary. I feel like I would die if I just got caught in all that. Because like an entire human could get caught in their tentacles. Let me see. I'll be back. I got stuff to do for work. Oh, that's right, because it's like daytime for you guys, so you're at work taking care of your old citizens, senior citizens. But that's, I don't know, that's sweet. Like, they depend on you for you to do good work for them. Great. I gotta attach another thing of yarn. My giant Asian hornet and mosquito. It's so funny because actually Jong doesn't, he hardly gets bit by mosquitoes, but it's actually funny. We joke about scents. I think it's because I'm a foreigner, so I smell different to the mosquitoes, and I'm like, they get all excited, and so they take away the attention from Jong. So they eat me in the middle of the night. Like, they bite me only, and he'll wake up with no bites, and I'll have like several bites, like on my face, on my leg, and it's just like, how? Because I even in the hot summer, I like get all snuggled up on our huge thick comforter, so it's like, it just bugs me. Yay, no more spider. now have to get down off my desk. How high is the desk up above the ground? Your dad probably just have to pick you up so you don't hurt yourself. That's good the neighbors finally came and took the spider away. Because, yeah, you definitely didn't want to smash it, cause, especially since you knew it was a pet. Because the poor guy, your poor neighbors probably would have been broken if their poor Spidey Whitey got smashed. Wait, is that a thing that works, carrying dryer sheets in your pocket? Oh, wait, no, is that for mosquitoes, I think? I think I remember that being a thing. Maybe I need to start sleeping with dryer sheets, even though we don't own a dryer. I need to see if Daiso has some. Oosh. Let me see, what to go to? I went to 24, so if I decrease by 6, I just gotta do 4 single crochet and then decrease. Well, that's good. I need something because the mosquitoes freaking love me. I already have 2 bites on my face already. I hate it, especially those, because like to everyone else it just looks like a pimple, but it's not. And they do not cover with makeup well for some freaking reason. Like, you can just put as much concealer as you want, and they just will not cover the F up, and I hate it. It's like, how are you supposed to cover up mosquito bites? Oh, that's right, I forgot about your shoulder, yeah. Because, yeah, you don't want to pop your shoulder out anymore, because you said you cracked it. I know, your blood's like fruit punch for a mosquito. I know, I wonder if it depends on, like, I think, if I remember, I know I'm A, but I can't remember, I think I'm A negative. I think is what I finally found out what my freaking blood type was after, what, 25 years of life? And I'm like A. I know my mom's like A something, but my dad's like O. And I'm wondering, is it because, did they like A blood more or something? Oh my god, I gotta stop yawning. But I'm not actually that tired though, that's the thing. I just keep yawning. Yeah, they like more specific blood types than others. You know, and I don't think my dad ever got bothered with mosquitoes. And he's type O. I get big welts from mosquito bites. Citronella Spray. Oh yeah, we have like a little device thingy, and it's like, yeah, we get them at Daiso, and they're supposed to be to help protect from mosquitoes. It kind of worked, but every once in a while there's that little brave mother mofo mosquito who wants to like still come in the room. I do find out though that alcohol just works wonders though for mosquito bites. I was really so happy when I discovered that in high school. Like, especially if you're fast enough, get like some rubbing alcohol from like a first aid kit and slap that on there. Like, it dries them out or something. Especially if you get it quick enough, it'll almost be like if you never got bit. Like, it stops it before it could even form. But of course, if you did find it out later that you have a big mosquito bite, it'll still take a few days, but it'll like start disappearing though after a bit. So alcohol just works wonders, man. Just for some reason, the freaking rubbing alcohol here, it smells like soju, and it's so hard to get used to. Because, you know, you're so used to like that regular rubbing alcohol taste. Ooh, yeah. The, being allergic to mosquito bites. I know, right? Because it's like, it just already makes something that sucks even more worse. Like, I remember, like, when I used to tell people, like, because I remember I'm allergic to poison ivy, and all my, like, peers in my class were like, everybody's allergic to poison ivy. It's like, no, bro, like, I have to take medicine if I got poison ivy. It's not just the rash, like, I get sick. And I had, like, to take medicine. Like, I had to go see a doctor for it. And, like, I think they forget, like, that's completely different than, like, when Because it's not like you're allergic, really. It's more like, what's the word? Like you just get everyone gets a rash from poison ivy. It doesn't mean you're allergic to poison ivy. You're gonna get a rash regardless. But being allergic to it just makes it so much worse. Like I think I swelled up or something when it happened to me. And I remember I had to take this, like I had to go to school and I had to like take this weird pill at lunch or something, or go up to the main office to get it. Cause I think I was in the 4th grade, either the 3rd or 4th grade, when I remember having to go up to the main office to pick up the med, to like right before lunch. And I had to take that to get better. But ever since then, I have not gotten poison ivy. I avoid the stuff like the plague. Let me see. 3 screens up and work is ready and another day of studying. Oh, at first I thought you meant like you put screens on the windows, because I know like in the UK you don't have bug screens for some reason. And I thought that's what, but I think you meant the laptop screen. Oh my god, having 3 screens up at once, like that's so... It's like one of those like a multitasking clip art right there, that image in my head. Oh, really? It doesn't work for you? Let me see. Or methanol peppermint. I mean, that's true. Like, it probably, if it does the same thing, that's basically what the alcohol does to me. Like, it makes it go down quicker. Maybe it depends. Maybe it depends on the type of mosquito bite, actually, because I'm not sure what species you guys have in Canada. Maybe like those bites, or it could be like depending on the person. Maybe I'm not sure which it is. Yeah, because I remember like I got like my face blew up kind of when I was a kid. And my parents were like super worried because we always go hiking like every Sunday, and I actually got into some poison ivy when we were on the trail, and like my face got all icky and puffy, and they took me to the doctor. And the problem is, by the time I went to school, I looked fine. Like I just had some like little bumps left over, and the kids didn't see, my friends and classmates didn't see the before. They just saw me after and think, you just had regular poison ivy. You're lying. You're not allergic. And I'm like, yes, I am. It's so funny how kids just never believe you. Let me see. Oh man, I'm on one screen, website on another, and work colleague on another. Gonna be a busy day. Me. Oh, I don't really like this fiber fill. This is the crappy kind. Where's my good stuff? I'm trying to think where it's at. Actually, I think I have a bag, like a small baggie of fiber fill somewhere in here. I think, let me check. If not, I'm gonna have to like search in one of those bigger boxes I have up against the wall. Oh, I found it. Yeah, I knew I had a baggie somewhere. This is the good stuff. The fiber fill that was in that little green box, that was like from a stuffed animal. Like my sister's friend, she tore up all her boyfriend's stuffed animals when they broke up, and she's like, I know you like to crochet, so I ripped up all my old stuffed animals after I broke up my boyfriend. Here's the stuffing. And I'm like, okay, oh, thank you. Thank you for thinking of me while you were ripping up stuffed animals. It was so funny. I think that's like the last remainder bit, but it's kind of weird. It's like that sheep stuffing. It's fine for small things, but I don't like it for like the bigger stuff. I think this is something from like a big bag of fiber fill I bought at Michael's or something. Oh wait, I just totally forgot. I need to crochet a small arm real quick. Doei. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off and just start on this one. Let me see, these squares are taking so much time. Oh yeah, because I remember you said you found out you had to do more squares. Well, at least you didn't end up making too much. Because then imagine that you'd have to frog them all over again. And then you'd have to figure out what to do with them, because now it's like a set length of yarn that you can use. Like now it's more, but that would actually suck though. Say if you like ran out of a certain color, and you were thinking, ah, I made the perfect amount, and then you found out that you were short, but you're out of that yarn, then that kind of would suck. Oh, those fuzzy caterpillars. Wait, we don't have poison ivy here, but oh yeah, I remember that in the Discord because someone was like, "Oh, look at this little fuzzy," and I remember you were saying how that make you allergic to them. Oh, that sucks though, because they're so cute. They're like the most gentle insect ever. Because I mean, like they're just gonna be butterflies soon. I actually used to play with them a lot as a kid, but that sucks. They give you welts though, because like all they ever do is like just like slowly crawl on your finger, and they're so soft. I don't think they bite though. I'm not sure, but there might be some species. I think there are some species that are poisonous though, actually. But the ones we had were non-poisonous. You know, they're just like the typical like fuzzy little caterpillar. Oh my god, I remember in the what was it? I think it was the fourth grade. I used to have like like those like bug catching kits they give for kids. Oh hey worm, you're back. We finally finished this cactus part, so it's a bit bigger. Let me compare to the old one. See how much bigger it is. Oh yeah, it is a lot bigger. So this will look a lot more like a home, I feel like. Wait, I made a teddy bear yesterday without even cutting the wool. Oh, that's actually really cool. That's a feat, honestly. It was like one of those like no sew patterns, right? Because I think those are always pretty cool. You can do. Oh, you're crocheting a tiny mushroom? That's adorable. I need to get better at crocheting mushrooms. Oh my god. When I was doing Timo, I spent maybe 2 nights just trying to get the dang perfect mushroom. Well, because it's so small, so I didn't have much to work with. And it was just like I kept they all kept looking ugly. And I just want a simple mushroom. And I couldn't make it with like the thread yarn because I needed the colors to match. So it's like it's my fault for making Timo too tiny. I should have made him a little bit bigger. So that way his little details would not have been so freaking tiny. 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? I've seen people like they crochet some adorable mushrooms, and I really wanna how do they make it like that? More like it's because they have the undercolor as well. Like it'd be like red on top but white on the bottom. Like how do you do that so perfectly? I think I found one girl's video, and that kind of helped me make it a bit better. I think also my problem too was like trying to attach, like the top part would be cute, but then trying to make the stem was kind of hard. Wait, I made one arm after I closed the yarn, done a magic circle without cutting the yarn. Oh, that's cool though. I know like sewing is like depending on what you're doing, could just be so exhausting. Oh, you sewing something? I know. I wish I could get better at sewing. I want to actually get into doing clothing alterations. I think that'd be something really cool to learn. But at the same time, I'm terrified. Like I don't want to mess up my clothes. You know what I mean? But that'd be cool because like I remember like when I was younger, my mom said like the reason why those clothes would look so freaking good on the models because of all the like they're all pinned and bobby pinned in the back. And I'm like, oh really? So that's why clothing always looks really good on a model. It's because they altered it quickly. They didn't actually do any sewing or anything, but it's like there's clips and stuff all holding the fabric all bunched up in the back so that it fits perfectly to the form of the model. I'm like, that's how they do it. But you can like do that with clothing alterations, but it just takes a lot of learning to do. And I don't even have a sewing machine, so I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I want to hand sew anything. That'd take forever. I know, yeah, because I made it for the model. And yeah, also the editing as well. Yeah, because my mom was she was like a local model for a little bit in our hometown. And yeah, she said they put like clips and like everything's all bobby pinned back there. Like they bunch up the fabric. I guess maybe because for them, that was not a big agency. It was like really small local stuff. So like they didn't have time to do any actual alterations. Like probably people in Vogue, yeah, they probably do get it made for them. But for like a small time model, they just like they just bring out the bobby pins and the safety pins. I know, right? Oh, we'll see, Worm. Poor Worm is being pulled in so many directions. It's like they come back and then someone calls them. Do I want to do? Yeah, I'll do one. I'll increase it up to 21. 21 stitches. I might want to use a stitch marker though. Let me take this one off. Wait. Oh, my mother just brought me some strawberries with cream. Oh, that's so sweet of your mom. I mean, strawberries and cream are the freaking best. Oh, I freaking miss strawberries. Oh, I'm so excited. We actually have whipped cream now because we finally... It's been a while since we found the discounted cream. Like, I haven't seen it in a while. I'm like, oh, the freaking... There's a baking lady who, like, comes and buys it all up. Which is, like, so unfair. She's using her company's credit card to buy up all of the cream. And it's like, this is... I'm like, ma'am, this is a grocery store. Not a wholesale grocery store for, for restaurants or anything. Like, this is for us normal folk. Let us have our own discounted whipping cream. It's so hard to get here, you know? And we finally found one. So she must have not gotten to the store yet. So it's like we have to, like, race to Home Plus whenever their milk or cream goes on discount before she buys it all up. I remember one time Jong said he had just picked up the last two ones, and he saw her eyeing he saw her eyeing him in the corner, kind of looking angry. It's like, girl, you're buying for a freaking business. Your company can buy it from the proper location, like using everything from like a local small grocery store, to be honest. Because like it's the Home Plus Express, it's not even the full store. It's like if you took a small chunk of Walmart and placed it in the middle of downtown, that's what it's like. Like it's really tiny. Oh yeah, definitely go cook dinner, because I know it's like the evening for you guys. Like, she knows what I'm studying and forgets to eat and drink. Oh, I know, right? Like, when you get in the groove of something, just like, especially if you have like a good, like for me, if I have like a good cup of coffee beside me, I'll forget about eating or drinking for like a really good while. That was really sweet of her though. So I know like whenever, me and my mom leave at home, and especially if it was just us, she'd be like, hey, go get us some snacks. And like let her run off to Walmart to get like Coke and like Debbie cakes. It's been a really long time since I've had a Debbie cake, to be honest. That's probably a good thing. But then again, there's plenty of sweets to get here in Korea, actually. They're just a bit more expensive though. Actually, I really wanted to try that melon bong. I think you remember that Divine Rose Night, the melon flavored melon bong or melon bread. Like that is so good. I wonder if my mom would like that. I hope she one day gets to try it if they ever freaking lift restrictions. Oh, and it just upsets me because like I keep looking at the travel restrictions, like if they've lifted or not. And they actually upped up the new rules. See, before, any traveler coming in from another country, they'd just be sent to the quarantine facility for 2 weeks. Now it's like, now you gotta provide the negative corona test, but you still gotta quarantine though. And then it's also, and whether or not you had the negative test and you're vaccinated, you still gotta quarantine. Like, ugh, well then what's the point then? I'd rather just not come. I'd rather just wait. I'm like, keep on waiting so my sister can come visit me. I'm trying to do this thing where you study for an hour and have a 10-minute break. Honestly, I think that's the best way to go about things. Like, trying to study all the way straight through is kind of, well, I don't know. For some people, maybe that works. But actually, like, taking, like, a 10-minute break, walk around, get some water, or eat a snack. Just something, like, stretch and get your mind off something. I think that, or, check Reddit or Instagram or Discord or whatever, like, you use. Like when I worked at Ross, I'd like on our breaks I'd go and like just browse Instagram, looking at all like the different crochet works. That's the thing I do like about like Instagram, because it's so funny, because like whenever I hear about the like those Reddit videos where they talk about how social media is damaging, like, oh, don't go on Instagram, your self-esteem will go down. It's like, and to be fair, it just depends on where on Instagram you're looking, because whenever I go on Instagram, it's just nothing, the feed is nothing but full of crochet stuff. And honestly, it excites me, and you know, it's so cute seeing everyone's different stuff. It gives me ideas. Like, me going to Instagram is a good time. So honestly, it just depends. I kind of hate when they bash something just because of what the popular site has. Like TikTok. Like, I used to not like TikTok. And then I found out there's actually crochet on there, and they're adorable. The little TikToks are so creative and adorable and wholesome. So it's like, not everything has to be this whole social media bashing. Because there's actually good parts of social media if you know where to look. I guess I can't blame all the numbers to see the rise all around. But I can't blame. I get off an hour today as I have. Oh, you have a physiotherapy session. I hope that goes well for you. Is that for like working on your? Oh, for your knee, yeah. Ooh, man, I still get mad about when I think about how that doctor that did that to you. It's just like, he should not have made you go through that surgery without your permission. Or about telling your mom. It's like, ugh. Actually, I did hear that, like, not all doctors are actually good people. Like, actually, you know, like how they said, like, the billionaires all have, like, a little bit of psychopathness in them? Apparently, the doctors are the same. Like, a good amount of them have psychopathic traits, and, like, that's terrifying. Wait, sorry for slow response. I'm doing OSAP again. Oh, is that your course thingy? I remember you were doing like the medical courses. Or wait, or no, or is that the financial thingy? Because I forgot what OSAP stands for. But I remember, oh yeah, the financial aid, yeah. Oh, I know, right? Oof. I'm really, really praying that I get my freaking AliExpress order. Because I'm like, I do not want to waste well, technically it was $17. It was like 19,001. But I was like, I looked at how much it actually spent, because it had to convert to US dollars. In my account, it was only $17. I'm like, wow, that's great. But I hope it goes through customs. It better freaking do. I'm still peeved at that, like, having everything I need, and they just don't want to offer me a freaking custom clearance code for some freaking reason. It just makes me peeved. I did think maybe it's because, like, my phone's a Xiaomi, and there is this thing with Xiaomi where there's like this activation thing. It's like a glitch, because like my phone works, like it receives phone. I can call, I can receive text, but I'm wondering if maybe when they're checking up on something, like, is there like on their records, is my SIM not activated, therefore my phone number is not considered activated to them? Like, maybe the custom checking people, I don't know. That's what I was kind of worried about. But oh well, we'll see. But I did look up that you don't actually need the code if you, like, maybe wherever you ordered it, they asked for your ARC number. I think you're good to go. If it's like a once in a while thing. So that would mean I probably should not order from there again, which really sucks. Because I was actually planning on, like, if that order comes through, I was like planning on, like, okay, make some patterns, make some money, and then like buy it with the pattern money. But now I'm kind of too worried to buy again off there if it does come through. And that's the sad part, is I couldn't use Jung because it's my card. Like, if I try to use Jung's information, then my card might have gotten flagged. Because I've had that happen when I lived in California. My debit card just outright stopped working, and apparently they thought it was suspicious activity. even though my bank legit saw that I had money coming in from the same location, that I had money coming in from a job, but any spending, oh no, oh, but it's like, wait, people go on vacations, and I wasn't in another country, I was just in another state. And like they can even see that I had purchases of plane tickets going back and forth from that same location, so it's like it was just like, what? It was just so confusing why they did that. I finally had to call them and see like what the dealio was, and they just said, "Oh, just tell us next time when you go." I'm like, fine. That was an awful time. I know Blessed Noodles is like sad face. Oh, and I try to see if they have the Indofill yarn, and they don't have it on AliExpress. They do have it on Shopee though. I want to try that yarn though. It looks so cool. I did see that maybe there is something similar, and there's some bamboo cotton yarn I want to try, and that actually looks kind of similar. Wait, did Allie not have the code? Oh no, it was more like I think it let me do it. Because I found out the little Korean message that would pop up. It turns out it was saying received, and apparently, according to the what I read later, the English guide, it said if you receive that message, then the information was like it like it was received or something. So that was the good thing. If you didn't get the message, then that was the problem. But the funny thing is, you think when you click something, it's going to take you to another page, and then when something would just pop up, and you click OK, and you don't go to another page saying it's done. That was what confused me. I was like, what? So I hope it goes through. I'm crossing my fingers. Because I mean, like, that's 13 skeins for like $17. It's like a freaking steal. Like, I'm really excited for that to come in. And plus, I talked with Alex yesterday when she was here, and she really likes that, the yarn. She says it's blissful, so I have high hopes for it. My sis school is on the phone. Uh-oh, what'd she do? Oh no, so is now your sister also causing trouble at school? Good grief. Oh, cash. Oh, that's what that means? Cash on the... I don't think so. It didn't have any kind of option for that. I think most stuff is, I don't even think you could do that in Korea. Everything is just like through like a card or something. Oh, I'm still PO'd that I can't use PayPal or anything. Because I used to be able to use PayPal on the Xbox to like purchase if I wanted to like buy a game or something. Because like the first year I was in Korea, it worked fine. Like I could use my PayPal account. And then they took that away. I guess maybe they were not making a lot of money because of the exchange. Because, like, it would, I don't know. It just, they took the option away and it peeved me off. It's already hard enough to try to buy crap here as a foreigner. If you're a Korean, then it's easy peasy. Because, like, from birth, you use your social security number for everything. And the phone number. Like, I think, like, once you get your first phone or something, like, everything's just all interconnected. And it's just like, but you would think by now, that I have everything, it'd be all okie dokie. But nope. They stubborn as heck. Oh, apparently also doing online banking in Korea is really hard. Because apparently sometimes you have to use like an old computer. Because I use ActiveX. And it's like, I remember like Sarah and Martina were talking about how they had to use like one of their old like Windows XP computers just to do any online banking. And I'm like, ugh. But the good thing here is that actually we have a lot of banks with kiosks, so I don't think I'd ever have to really do online banking. And we have phones now, so like most everything's a mobile app, so maybe that's not much of an issue anymore. Like this application is not helping my anxiety. Ugh, I know what you mean. Especially anything that has to do with finances is just like, it's like chewing on glass. Your sister is very angry at school. Oh God. What she do? Did she chuck a pen at the teacher or something? I just imagine if she brought a tennis ball from home and she chucked it at the teacher or like another student. That'd be kind of funny though, to be honest. But oh my god, she's probably making your parents' gray hair even grayer. You know, like she's giving your parents gray hairs. I think that's the saying they say. Like when a kid acts up and like another person's like, "Stop! You're giving your parents gray hair. It's from all the stress." But yeah, especially what you said though about how she can be all sweet and innocent one minute and then like a terrifying terrifying, like on a terrifying rampage the other second. It's like, she might possibly be bipolar. I think, like, would your therapist, you said, the one that you see, that she might get signed up with next, does she maybe can give her a diagnosis maybe? Or like a mental evaluation? Because that does seem like she may possibly have bipolar disorder. Because I have a few family members that are bipolar and they do kind of act like that a little bit. Like, with them, it's like a hurricane of emotions. I know, right? Blasted nose like your sister scares me. I can't imagine that's going to go over well at school. I know, right? Let me see. This is... I want to make it just a smidge smaller, but I want to do like one round of single crochet, and then I'll decrease another round. Oh wait, math teacher hates her for no reason and something happened. What's it with the math teachers today? Because like Stranger Danger was like when they first came on. They were like, they're like, oh my god, my math class just won't end. Like apparently the class time had ended, but the teacher was like still instructing and stuff. I'm like, ugh, that's like the worst. Oh, imagine living with her. I know, right? Like, ugh. No, thank you. Hard pass on that. I don't think I'd have any sanity left. And I think the worst part too is that she has the audacity to get mad at you for wanting to sleep out somewhere else. It's like, what the heck? Well, don't you want the room to yourself, maybe? You would think she'd be ecstatic, actually. Like, she would get to have the whole room to herself. Like, I would love that. Or more, it's like, deep down, she's mad she has no victim to, like, go after. They need someone to be a victim of their tirades. Actually, though, my younger sister actually had some teachers that didn't like her. Like, one of her Spanish teachers sitting and was always constantly losing her work. Even though my sister would take, like, pictures of she would, like, take pictures of her worksheet or whatever before she, like, sent it in, just as evidence to show that she turned it in because it got so bad. And it actually turned out this teacher was actually doing it to other students that she didn't like. So I was like, that's such a bad teacher. Like, And then who has that time to be vindictive to a freaking kid? Like, I don't think I'd have the energy to be vindictive to a teenager. I think this is looking cute. Oh, actually, you know what? This is small enough, I think. I don't think I need to decrease anymore. But I kind of want it to slant, so I'm going to crochet half the way. So that way when I sew it on, it'll be at more of a slant instead of sticking straight out. Let me see. The neighbors upstairs sound like they've ever heard of animals up there. Wait, oh, you had a college teacher that did that? I know, I hate those kind of teachers. Like, why you gotta be vindictive like that? Just do your job and go on with life, for God's sake. Who has the energy to be vindictive? That's too much work. Like, you have to go out of your way to do all this crap. Because the teacher also has to make it look like they're not doing it wrong, so they gotta cover their tracks to do this kind of crap. And it's just like, why? Why? They just some young kids. Like, why do you give a crap? Okay, I think, yeah, that's about good. So I'm going to slip stitch and finish off here halfway through. I think it might be a smidge more than halfway, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted it so that when I sew it on, it's going to be at an angle. Oh wow, I did not want to cut. Look at it, that just butchered it. What the heck? Are my scissors okay? I've never had them. It could be just the type of yarn. I do see that acrylic yarn, it doesn't want to cut as smooth. Yeah, I need to probably get some new scissors. These are like a couple years old, so they're getting dull. I probably should be like sharpening them, but I don't have a knife sharpener to use. Let me see. For when I sleep through my, wait. I had a teacher who hated me, but I had chest pains once, and ever since then they were nice to me. I know, right? I had a teacher who was like, she wasn't mean, she was just cold to everyone. Like, she just didn't seem like, didn't want to play around, basically. Because some of the kids, to be fair, in that class were kind of rambunctious. But, and then one day she saw me crochet, and ever since then she was nice to me. Even my friend Elena, who every teacher freaking loves her, she didn't even, not hate, just was like neither, you know what I mean? Like, just neutral to her. And it's like, oh, I got her to warm up. She was all sunshine and rainbows around me after she saw I crocheted. I guess maybe me crocheting gave her hope for humanity, or hope for the youth. I wonder what she thinks now, actually, if she's still alive, because she was an older lady, so I have no idea if she's still alive or not. But if she is, I wonder what she thinks of the whole new crochet trend with young kids. Let me see. She picked favorites like the Kinsology made, like, oh, so like, did she like teach multiple majors, and like she would like help out this major, but like not care about these other majors that she was teaching? All right, where's my needle at? I'm gonna sew this on real quick. Actually, wait, I need to sew on a flower first. I forgot about that. Maybe actually we'll take this air quote break, more a break from the cactus, and make some flowers. I think I'm gonna increase this to 3. 2 chains was too small. So I'm gonna chain 3. And plus it's bigger now, so the flower needs to be slightly bigger. And I'm gonna glue these suckers on. Wait, fine. Oh yeah, you're back! Yay, so finally no more classes today. And we were just actually talking about another math teacher. Like Rebecca's, was it Rebecca's? Yeah, like a math teacher who hated everyone. Let me see. Always, I'm frizzling out, so I'm off to bed. Oh yeah, because it's like late for you. But anyway, good night, get a lot of sleep, and hopefully you won't have any more panic over the financial applications. I know you said that was bringing up your anxiety. So I know I hate anything like that. Like any kind of like official type paper crap, because like you're always scared like something's gonna go wrong. I know, right? Yay, no more classes. I gotta make sure not to I always make the first petal always a bit too big, so I need to make sure to crochet it a bit tighter. Okay, there we go, that's better. I'm gonna do this about 5 times. Like I chain 3 and then I slip stitch back into the magic circle. And then with the yellow yarn, I'll do like a cute little French knot. hope I don't get corona. That's what we say, like, every time we cough. We're like, oh no, corona. But I'm surprised I haven't even gotten it yet. But then again, I just stay home most of the time. And I hope everything goes good for her to, her with that financial application, because I hate those kind of things. Oh, but probably. Well, hopefully she'll feel better after a good night rest. Because sometimes, you know, like, maybe, like, you overlook stuff when you're, like, tired. Let me see. Our COVID cases are rising. Oh, no! You don't want to... Like, you just got out of lockdown. You don't want to have to go through another one. Wait, what is... Why my magic loop doesn't want to close properly? I think this last one is the problem. Oh, this is like the hard part of frogging with tiny stuff. It's like kind of annoying. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. Because my magic circle didn't want to close all the way, and I was like, what is going on? I think the fibers got caught on like that last one, and it just didn't want to close. I know, right? All you want to do is crochet, but you can't. I know. That's how I felt like when I was working at Ross. Like, I just like all day I was like, oh, I just want to go home and crochet. I just want to go home and crochet. And then when I get home, I'm like, oh crap, I'm too tired to crochet. Like, I would be legit so tired, and my hands would be raw from all the apparel processing. Because like when you open those clothing, they have like, they spray them with stuff so they don't. I guess to like bug stuff so that they don't get eaten by moths or whatever, or they got preservatives on there, and they just make my hands all cracked and icky, and not to mention my thumbs be sore from pushing in all the hard tags. Just so happy I don't work at a job like that anymore. That was like just soul crushing. The only good part of it were the managers of at least the California Rosses were amazing. They were nice. The Memphis one, I cannot say so much. They were a bunch of poop heads. And then they want to be like, why no one wants to work for us? Like, yeah, because you're a bunch of poop heads. Hashtag mood. I know, right? Well, this one turned out perfect. Let me see if we can see that a bit better. The power of the magic ring. Okay, now I'm going to take my yellow, give it a cute little... You know, I don't even know what they call the center of a flower, but, you know, that middle part, I forgot what it's called. But yeah, I'm going to put a yellow one. What time is it? Oh, dang, it's already 8. It's almost 9 o'clock. Holy crap. I did not realize how long it's been. Shoot, I need to hurry this up. I'm nowhere near... Well, I mean, we got the cactus done. That's the big part. I'm just going to do a 2-loop French knot. Because actually the gnome part doesn't take that long. I'm going to do something different for the beard. Because last time I sewed it in the actual cactus. This time I'm going to crochet, like, just make a chain with the loop stitch. And then just brush that on, and then, like, sew/glue it on there. I think that'd be a lot quicker. Because that took forever having to, like, freaking sew up. Let me see. Oh, bugger this, I'm not studying today. I'll make up an excuse to my boss. I mean, heck, you could just tell her, like, oh, your shoulder went out and you had to, like, lay down all day. Like, how understanding is your boss? Because she probably knows you have, like, a lot of medical conditions that are, like, make life hard for you. Or if you want to get real elaborate, say, like, if she knows about your sister's behavior, just say your sister got mad at you and you pushed you down and your shoulder was out for the whole day or something. Of course, that probably wouldn't be good to lie about, but it'd be a great excuse. I know, right? I love these tiny little flowers. I need to really start getting into making some, like, floral earrings or something. It sucks because, like, every time I want to sell some physical products, at least in Korea, but I always get so scared to start up doing that stuff. Like, it's like, oh, I feel like I'm not ready yet. More like I feel like I need to have a product line, like, ready to go, you know? They have something called Idas, where you can sell, it's kind of basically, it's like kind of like the Etsy of Korea. Not exactly like Etsy. It's like, it's not necessarily on Etsy's level, because like Etsy's like gotten so big now. Because like now these shops are like operating, like I remember when Etsy first started, it was all like just everyone selling, you know, bits in here that they've made. Like it was just all casual, and now it's like, holy crap, they're like little businesses. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, because like I love catnip, and like it's so cute watching her business just grew like that. Like from working out of her own home until like now she's had this huge studio. I forgot where she lives, but she lives in the UK. I wonder if you've ever heard of her, Rebecca. But she's got a lot of really cute stuff. She doesn't. It's not crochet though. It is printing. She like makes stickers and art prints and stuff, like stationery type things. Oh my god, this glue gun! Question, are you planning on making more LO characters? Oh yeah, that's what I'm actually going to start doing next week, because I realized it's been so long since I made a League of Legends character, but they take so long to design, and then I got to film, and then I thought, wait, why not, how about, because like when I was doing these streams, I got to think of something for the stream, and I got to think of something for a video, and I thought, that's a bit too much, and I thought, why not have it where I'm like designing along, like I don't have to finish what I'm making that day on that stream, like I just stream for like maybe 3 or 4 hours, and you get to watch me like try to design, and we chat, and I'm going to start using these streams to like design for future videos, and I think that'll be good time management, because then I'm still doing something for my channel, and I'm doing live streams, and I'm still going to talk for you guys, and you'll get to watch me like design something much more complicated. You know, all the stuff here I do is like on the stream anyway. I try to make it simple so I can finish it in one go. But then I was like, you know what? Maybe this could be something I can do over like a couple weeks. Or not weeks, but you know what I mean? Like maybe 1 or 2 streams. Like we design something. I need to work on Sonia though, because I did promise one of our students I was going to do Sonia, and I haven't even got started on it yet. And there's a person in my comments, and he wanted, oh, what's his name? I forgot. Not the person, but the League of Legends skin. It's like the Zen something. Zen skin? Let me see, who was it? Shoot. I probably would have to like look at my comments to see what the skin was. Is it Zed? No. It was like some kind of Zen Master kind of skin. And it was like, that looked really cool. But, it starts with J. I forgot what it was. Speaking of stores, a friend of mine had a physical store and invited me to co-sign some stuff. Wait, sadly, the store closed because of lockdown. I just got my stock earlier today. Oh, that sucks if they closed down. Yeah, one of Rebecca's, like, they have like this, she said they have this adorable mom and pop type yarn store, and the wife sadly passed away, and they closed their store down during the lockdown. That's just so sad. Like, this lockdown is just ruining a whole bunch of like adorable, like, small little stores. I think that's the good thing with Catnip, is that her studio is not a place that she physically sells items. Like, it's just where she like operates, where she makes her stickers, where she packages orders and all that stuff, and stores her greeting cards. and all that. So it's more of a working space. So she doesn't actually have customers come there. It's all online based. But still though, I hate like when that happens. Because she actually wants to eventually make like a physical like stationery store. That's like one of her dreams. Oh yeah, that's right. You said the husband moved away now. I know, that's so sad. It's like, well, hopefully he has enough money for retirement, so maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's like life's short. I'm gonna go live off the rest of my retirement. But I know, right? It's always sad when people, like well-known people in your community, start leaving. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this into frame. It's just so small. Yeah, I think I accidentally looked up Zed. It wasn't Zed. It starts with a J. Oh, I think it's Jax. Is it Jax? I think it's Jax. Let me actually see if that's it. Because I remember it started with a J. Jax. LL skin. Because I remember it's a big dude. Yeah, it's Jax. Oh, here it is. Oh, but what's it called, though? They didn't say the name. Oh, Temple Jax. That's what it's called. Temple Jax. Oh man, I can't pick up the tripod. I kind of, to keep this in place better, I kind of, not super glued, I hot glued the last two legs so it wouldn't wobble. Because you know, like hot glue, you can just peel off when you're done, but I don't want to have to peel off the hot glue. But yeah, it's Temple Jax. That's the one. I don't know why I thought Zen. But yeah, like, he looks pretty dope. I need to make him, though. But I'm going to make Sonya first, because that's, like, my promise. Oh my god, that was, like, a promise I made a while back. I didn't tell her when, though, I'd make it, to be fair. I just said, okay, yeah, that'll be my next League of Legends skin. And I haven't made a League of Legends skin since. So, I mean, I technically didn't break the promise, but it's been a while. And so I need to hurry up and make Sonya. But the problem is I'm kind of a perfectionist, and I want it to be perfect, you know? That's how I am. That's what sucks though, is I can't just make like a simple chibi one. I want it to, I mean, it will be chibi-fied kind of, because she's a human skin. And those I will kind of make look like a chibi a little bit. But I don't want it to be like super simple, like with no detail though. I want it to have like a lot of detail. Here's our second flower. Oops, I can't see the chat. Oopsie. Wait, oh, he has enough. He lives with his son and his family now. Oh, yeah, so he moved away to go live with family. Yes, I can see probably why, like, after his wife passed away, so it's like, you know, you want, like, when you face, like, that kind of level of mortality, you feel like, yeah, like, I don't, you know, like, you want to be closer to family after that. At least that's good, though, he has enough money. At least it's not like they have to struggle for money. It's still overall sad, though. Like, sad that they had something special in the community and then it's just, like, poof, gone. I know, right? The magic is in the detail. I think that's what a lot of people liked about my ox, was I had a lot of small details. And I did have to crochet with thread for one of the things, like well, only just the charm. Because it just would not work with regular yarn. It would be too big. Actually, you know what that actually reminds me, because there's another saying called the devil's in the detail as well. That's also a saying. That's more like if you're like working on a case and you like look at the details, you might find something you missed. But oh my god, I'm really liking this tripod though. Like, it's just making everything so much easier. I'm hoping this will work good with filming too. And also I have like this cool... Is the light on? Let me see. Oh, I think, did the light die? It could be, like, I probably used it long enough it zapped out the batteries. It's just like normal, I think, AA batteries that I used. Okay, this is the front side. Wait, yeah, his wife offered him... Oh, no, his son's wife offered him to live with them and he accepted it. That's good. At least he doesn't have to worry about, like, trying to find a place to live and he gets to live with family. And that can also be comforting, especially after you lost someone really close to you, and especially at that age. Like, I always get worried about old age, because it's like, you just see old people, like, they're just always, not all, of course, but like some, they just seem like the sweetest, happiest people, but then you gotta realize they had to go through some crap, because like, their parents have passed away, all their close friends are all passing away, like, oh my god, that'd be so sad. Like, you have to deal with that. You have to deal with that when you get older. And that's always scary. I know, right? It's like they knew that you were like, I'm not going to study today, I'm going to crochet. And it's like, your friend's like, I got you, girl. Coming up with more wool. I know. Hopefully one day, like, I want to have like one of those like Instagram-esque type like yarn. It's so funny because I'm calling it Instagram-esque, but really it's actually technically the proper word to be Pinterest-esque type of craft room, because technically those kind of images first existed on Pinterest, like those adorable like craft rooms. I remember me and my mom used to like look at those for like inspiration, like how to design ours. I have no room though. I know, right? And you gotta hide it from your sister. You don't want her to chop it up. Oof. I think I would have murdered your sister if I came, like when you said she cut up all your yarn. Good lord, I don't think I could. That would be unforgivable. Like, she would be dead to me after that. I'd be like, I'm no longer speaking to you. You're not my sister anymore. I would disown her on the spot. But yeah, that's all the more reason to go live with your grandparents. Your wool and everything could be safe. You do not, because that's just so disrespectful. Especially since it's expensive. I know, right? Because you never know when she's going to be in a bad mood. Like you said, like, maybe that morning she'll be nice to you, and then, like, when you come home, she's like, oh, or, like, when she comes back. Or, like, you went out somewhere and you come back and, like, she's destroyed everything, and for some reason she's like, I'm mad at you. It's like, she definitely has some imbalances. That, or some kind of, like, issue, mental issues, underlying issues that need to be taken care of. That is just not healthy. Not to mention, she's got to learn that she can't be destroying everybody's stuff. Like, yeah, you might be 15 now, but imagine if you're an adult, you're going to get arrested for that. She's got to learn her actions have consequences. I honestly think that maybe your parents need to make, like, a rubber room so she can't, like, hurt or smash or throw anything. I don't know. I've just never been a destructive person, so I can never understand why some people are just so destructive. And it's just like, why? I just could never understand that. I guess I just don't have it in me to do it. My parents are going to give a health check for her. Yeah, definitely. She needs something. And I think there is medication for bipolar disorder, isn't there? If that is what she has, I have no idea if that is what it is. It just seems like she might have. If she's all nice. If she was all angry all the time, then I wouldn't think that. But like the fact that you said she can be sweet one minute and like mean the next, something is going on there. Okay, so probably, or do I want to put it like right here? Yeah. Ah, shoot, no, the trick would be to try not to get it to move. Actually, let me go ahead and pull this out. Actually, let me sew this up because I don't want this getting in the way. Because I can just see this getting in the way whenever I try to sew something up. I know, right? Blasted me was like, what? She cut up her yarn? Yeah. That is just, I'd be so mad. Honestly, she needs to pay you back for that because yarn ain't cheap. And you've also already had to go through like the trouble of sneaking yarn in so your dad can't see you're sneaking in yarn. But then again, at the same time, your dad brought you yarn the other day, so it's like he's succumbing to the fact that, she crochets, she's gonna need yarn, so I can't stop her. Actually, if you got your dad into crochet, maybe he might become a yarn addict too, possibly. That'd be kind of funny. And then you both can go out on yarn shopping sprees. And also, you said your sister crochets, right, too? So, you know, she should understand how heartbreaking that would be to do that to somebody else. Because, like, you don't go cutting up her yarn. I bet she'd throw a fit if you cut up her yarn. Oh, yeah, especially where you live, you have to buy it online. I know, right? I know, right? That's what I told her earlier. I would not be on speaking terms. I would disown her on the spot. Well, at least that's good she crocheted you rose. That's what makes me think it's gotta be bipolar. Because, you know, like maybe when they're in a rage, they can't help themselves. And hopefully, I think, I think she does take medication for it. And hopefully it definitely would help. Because your sister is on the fast track to becoming a Karen if nobody stops her. Maybe you should tell her that, like, you're becoming a Karen. Do you want to be a Karen? Tell her you're acting like one. Maybe that'll get her to shape up. Because no teenager wants to be a Karen. I cross fingers and hope she can channel her anger there instead. I know, right? Also, she just started crocheting, so that's good. Maybe she'll finally find the appreciation and feel really bad for what she did. Because, like, then she'll realize, oh no, like, I destroyed something super precious to my sister. Like, I shouldn't have done that. Like, done that once, but then almost lost her at Christmas. Oh, so you did, like, stop speaking to her for a while, but then, oh, yeah. I know, it's, like, crazy when they try to do stuff like that. But you gotta be careful, though, because that could also be, like, manipulative, too. But then again, she's a kid, so maybe she's not trying to be manipulative. But yeah, she definitely needs to see somebody. Get all those, hopefully get everything worked out. And I know you said she has anxiety as well. But still, just because you have anxiety doesn't give you the right to destroy other people's property. I'm just realizing I'm doing everything out of frame. Crap. Ooh, 20% chance of living. That is very low. Holy crap. whoosh. So that was probably not a fun Christmas. Good grief. That'd be horrible. Ah, crap. I don't know if you can see that, but some of the pink yarn. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, see that red spot is because some of the pink fibers accidentally got on there when I sewed. I hate that because it looks like a stain, but it's not. It's just the fiber, and I gotta cut it out. Or like try to rip it out. I was about to say, what was that sound? Oh, okay, my app's updated. Phew. At first I thought, oh no, is my like phone battery about to die? Because it does make a sound like when it's about to, when the battery's low. I was like, oh god, no, please no. But yeah, at least now she doesn't have to worry about like your dad's results because at least those came back clear. Yeah, she just needs to concentrate on trying to get better and healthier. Like, learn to let go of all that negative anger. Maybe your parents shouldn't maybe get a punching bag for her. Like, that way she needs something she can let her anger out of. Like, if she wants to throw or punch something, like, get into that. Sometimes that kind of helps, actually, that kind of stuff. Like, I know some kids, back when I was in Taekwondo, they wouldn't take Taekwondo for self-defense. They would actually take it to, like, let go of anger. And, like, was a really good process for them, like, for venting. Let me see. No, it wasn't what the doctor said. If we can't keep her results up, she may not make it. But when Christmas morning, oh, she was like, I want food and drinks and coloring pages. Yep, but he has 6 months of recovering to do now. That is true, yeah. And also, your dad needs a stress-free environment to recover. Like, he doesn't have to be putting up, like, with your sister being always, like, having tantrums and, like, throwing stuff. I know, punching bag desperately. She's gotta stop making people her punching bag or their stuff her punching bag. She needs, like, a legit punching bag. I know, can't have stress-free, impossible with sis. Oh, this is the hard part. I'm trying to get to that next stitch. Because I don't want to keep going in and out through here because it picked up that pink yarn that's inside there and I don't want it to do that. Man, though, I just love, like, I got it from, what's her name? Planet Janet. Like, this cool technique. And this looks so cool. Like, it looks like it's crocheted on there, doesn't it? And it doesn't even look like it's been sewed. This is, like, my favorite sewing technique. I think this is kind of why now I do kind of put up with sewing now, because I know how to do this now, and it just looks so good. That it's actually kind of worth doing sometimes. I remember when I first started, oh my god, I hated sewing on lips because they always looked dumb. Like, you could see right where it was sewn onto. And, like, not even just for like a punching bag, maybe like, I mean, yeah, like a punching bag, but like maybe get like a foam bat she can like swing at it in case maybe punching with her fist might get too much. Just like bash at it with the like a foam bat or something you'd get for like little kids. I think they even have, like, it doesn't even have to be like a legit punching bag because like I know those can be kind of expensive. Like get like those like blow up ones for kids. And she just can go and have a field, like put it in the yard, and she can just like, go and have a field day with it. Like anytime she feels angry. And like have like a reward for her, I guess. Like if like tell her like, hey, when you're angry, and instead of yelling at us or breaking your stuff, we want you to go like punch this for a bit, let all your anger out. And if you do this, like I don't know, maybe she can have like some kind of reward or something, like a dessert or like a small gift or something to encourage that behavior. So she can build some coping mechanisms for letting her anger out. Let me see. Oh, hugs to you, Becca. Oh, that's sweet, Morgan. My brother has had a blow up one. Oh, yeah, maybe he'll let her use it. Dang, even despite like me crocheting like one round, like round halfway, it still kind of sits out. I want it to be like more up here. I guess I need to sew that on. Actually, let me fill it up though. It's getting too flat, and I don't want to accidentally crochet through both ends because I've done that before. So I'll fill it up real quick. Probably need a bit more. So off to dinner now. Thank you for streaming. Had fun. See you on Discord. Oh, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a delicious dinner. I know, right? Probably next week. This will be not on Monday though. I'm going to try to do it all on Sundays. So thank you for stopping by, and have an awesome dinner. And I'll see you on Discord. I'm going to cross my fingers so I get my AliExpress order. Oh, so sad that Shopee didn't work, because Shopee looked like such a cool site. Still needs a bit more in here. I feel like an empty bit up top. Like I feel like there's like an empty pocket that's not stuffed. I always say I have to like fiddle around with it because it's always so lumpy sometimes. Yeah, like see, it's like, oh, lumpy. I don't want it to be lumpy. Maybe I need to take it out and restart. Because sometimes I'll have to do that. Like if I don't stuff it all at once, like it ends up all lumpy. I have to like take all the stuffing out, like refluff it, and then put it all together. And I think that might be better. Oh, your wool snapped. Oh, I hate it when that happens. But that happens to me a lot. Especially if it's cotton yarn. Okay, that looks a bit better. Not as lumpy. I just found my 3 years old witch hat in one of my cabinets. Also, like, when you crochet, I remember someone was talking about a crocheted witch hat, like the sorting hat, but I'm not sure if that was you. But someone on Discord talking about it. But I know, don't you just love that? Like when you're like going through stuff and you found something you haven't seen in years, and you're like, oh my god, I forgot about that. That would always happen to me every time I try to clean my room. I'd always find stuff that I forgot about, and you just end up like playing around with it or like looking for more stuff you forgot about instead of actually cleaning. Yep, I'm one of those people that always happens to me. Oh, didn't crochet? Oh, then it's like one of those, what do you call it? Like just one of those old memorabilia items that you forgot about. Actually, the other day I discovered I had more perfume than I thought. Like I was like, because of because of pandemic, I hadn't been able to go back. And I'm like, crap, I'm running low on perfume because I only bought like a year's worth amount. And then I found I had like 2 more bottles. I'm like, oh, heck nice. I was really happy about that. I was like, yay, I have 1 more bottle. I have to buy everything and I have to like go on like a huge shopping spree next time I visit the US. So I need to like save up some money. I need to start making some patterns and save up for like a big yarn slash beauty slash beauty as in like concealer and stuff, because the makeup here is fine, but everything's too dark for me, like the shades. So I have to buy concealer and foundation from in my hometown because everything here is just way too dark. Maybe in Seoul they have more shades for foreigners, but here it's like very limited. But like the eyeshadows and stuff are gorgeous. But yeah, I gotta get more of that. Gotta get more like my perfume I like. It's really more because it's just one of my favorite perfumes all time. And I hate going without it. And I don't think they sell it here in Korea. They might sell it at the airport possibly. But I'm not sure. But even then, I don't want to go all the way to the airport just to buy perfume. Oh wait, is it like from a you said it looks really cute too. Maybe was it from a costume maybe? Or like a cosplay costume or Halloween costume? There we go. That looks cute. Now I'm going to make his nose real quick because that's something really easy. I think it's literally just 9 single crochet in the magic circle, and then I just did a round of actually maybe I should do 5. That'll be a bit more of an oval shape, I think, because it's an odd number. Because if I make it smaller, it'll look really, really much more like a big old house. Wait, it's just a black witch hat with white spider web and a spider on it. Actually, that'd be adorable decoration, though. I have like my little, I wouldn't want to knock over the tripod. I have like this little, like this. Oops. This chair is so big, I gotta be careful. But I got this like from, oh wait, I crocheted that. Like I got this from our first Halloween Hogwarts party, like my first year in Korea. We had like this adorable like little Halloween party for the kids, and I snuck one of these because I was like, I want that, and I put it up here in my little thing. And I like to put my little pumpkin prints on Moo. Like when this skin came out, I made a pattern for it immediately. And I like having him up there. Oh great, there goes one of my corn dog earrings. Get back on there. That's my problem with all these earrings up here is, oh crap, the other, oops. It's like I'm trying to put the other one up and then the other one falls. I'm gonna get it later. I just swept down there and wiped down there really good, so there's no dust, so it's fine. Let me make his nose. Da, 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 da. I'm going to try to see how 5 single crochet looks, but that still gives like a nice oval look. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, that's good. I have something similar to that, but it's actually a lamp. Oh, that'd be adorable, like a cute little pumpkin lamp. I know, like, this coming up Halloween, I definitely need to buy. I didn't buy anything from Daiso this time, because, you know, like, because of Corona, so, like, our spending was strapped, so we just, like, only spend on essentials, so I didn't really end up buying any kind of, like, you know, knickknacks or decorations or anything like that. I really want to, like, get some cute Halloween stuff this year, if I can. Because I just like being able to decorate in here. And they actually make really good photography props, too. And there's a black cat and a lead. Oh, yeah, those, like, little LED, like, candle thingies, right? I think I've seen those. Like, you place them inside, and they're just so cute, and they look like flickering candles. Oh, I can't fix this broken wool. Where's my hot glue gun? I know, like, when in doubt, yeah, call on hot glue. Hot glue is honestly the freaking best. Oh, wait, I just now saw that Skeletor popped in. Yo, what's up, Skeletor? So, you're about to start class? I know so many people didn't hear about are either in school or about to go to school. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. I'm only doing this for today. At this time, I want to do this on Sundays. I wait Sunday mornings for most of y'all at least, so y'all don't have school or work. Oh god, hot glue gun vanished. Uh-oh. I just imagine you're gonna find it all dismantled or smashed to pieces because your sister destroyed your hot glue gun. Like, anything that goes missing is like, well, we know who did it. Oh gosh, stop yawning. It's glowing red and green. Oh, that's really cute. That's the lamp you're talking about, right? Your little jack-o'-lantern lamp. But honestly, I would decorate in here like with Halloween stuff all year long. Cause I just love Halloween. That's like my favorite holiday. Oh, she knows on no occasion she can touch it. Okay. Oh yeah, this still looks ovally enough. I'm gonna make things easier and just hot glue this on rather than try to sew it on because this is the cotton yarn. And it's okay to crochet with most of the time, but my goodness, anytime I try to sew, it's a nightmare. I will like sew on partially, like I'll just draw the string through, but everything else is gonna be hot glued. Because this is annoying to sew. Now, of course, if I get the time, I can, like, if I'm gentle enough, I can maybe sew. But not at this angle, not from far away. It has to be, like, up to my face. I'm just, like, I'm, like, all the way up in the left side of the screen. Okay, I definitely want my face here. I know, right? Halloween's just my favorite holiday. It's the best. Oh, wait, I don't want to sew on. I gotta do the beard first. Okay, I need to see if I can remember how to do the loop stitch. It's been a while. Usually I haven't done the loop stitch in a while, because I actually originally wanted to do that for the 4-knot loop llama, but the loops were way too big, because you have to use your fingers to make the size of the loops. But this time I actually want to make really big loops, because I'm going to cut them and like make them like nice and soft with this. You hate Halloween? How could you hate? Well, I don't know. How is Halloween in the UK? Because I'm pretty sure it's probably very different. In the US, it's just you just dress up and you get free candy. But I do know there's like more religious or even like satanic notions on it. Like if you go in the UK or like Ireland or something. Let me see. I think that's. Oh no, that's too long. I don't want it that long. Oh, really? It's rarely celebrated? Well, yeah, because it's got like that religious aspect to it, like satanic kind of aspect to it. But in America, it's very different in America. In America, it's more cutesy. Like it's more like this like day all the kids get dressed up and they wear like superhero costumes or like girls go as like fairies or mermaids or something, and you just get free candy. Like it's been cutified in America. And oh yeah, Christmas is like a holy event. I know, right? Like it's not even much of a religious event, actually, even Christmas. Heck, I think I think that was one of the things I did like about our church that we used to go to when I was a kid, was that they actually celebrated Halloween. Like I always thought that was pretty cool of them, because in most churches in the South they did not like Halloween. So I grew up in the Bible Belt. Like that whole area of states is like they're all like super freaking religious. But like ours was pretty chill about it though. They're like, as long as you don't dress anything super creepy, they were fine with it. And even these boys dressed up, I think, as Frankenstein, but the church was fine with it. They didn't care. Wait, where I live, we light a candle for the season. Oh, like, is that like the Dia de los Muertos? Like that? Like Day of the Dead kind of thing? So I remember, like, in, what do you call it? When I first took Spanish class, we learned about that. And my grandma had actually just recently passed away during that, like, right before Halloween, so I did, like, a little, what do they call it? What's the word, like, when you, like, light candles near someone's, like, picture? I forgot what it's called. There's like a word for it, but I can't think at the moment. Okay, so now I'm gonna try. Actually, you know what? I probably should have done the loop stitch in the chains, not. I shouldn't have single crocheted. How much do I want to chain though? I think I'll chain 6. Okay, how to do this? I remember it was like weird. It was like a. How to do the motion? I might need to watch a tutorial. It's been so long since I've done the loop stitch. Oh wait, I need to go through the actual stitch first. Oops. I think that worked. Shoot. Wait. Oh, it's not that religious. Yeah, it's more like it's like more of a respect kind of thing. When you light the candle to like your deceased relatives. Or it's more like yeah, hey, we didn't forget you. We still miss you, like that kind of thing. I don't even know if I'm doing the loop stitch right, but it seems like it's kind of working. But I feel like I'm somewhat doing it wrong, because I don't remember you had to switch fingers, but I keep switching fingers because it's like it's kind of hard to hold on to. Okay, let me finish off with this one. I think that kind of worked. Let me see. Oh yeah, like that. Yeah, just like that respectful, like oh my god, my eye is itchy. Okay. Let me see. Oh. I feel like there's like a gap near the end though. Maybe I can make like a fake loop with this extra long piece. Wait, let me get this away. I need to see where the actual loops are. See where I need to fill in. That looks pretty okay. Then I'll probably... I don't think I'm going to sew it on. I think I'm going to just let it... I'm just going to glue it on. So now let me cut these loops so that they're just like individual strands. Did I get all of them? Yeah. And give it a rough cut. Now it's time for the magic part. I like to like start... Oh wait, there is one loop I didn't cut. Oops. One got away. It's always like easier to start like near the end. Yeah, I probably need to do this on something. Because when I used to do it, try to do it from the top to the bottom, it didn't really work all that great. So it's always good to start from the bottom and work your way to the top. I know, right? Yeah, I'm making the beer. I know, right? Oh, you should have seen it when yesterday, instead of doing this, I just sewed on like random white strands here, and like it looked so weird. And I was just thinking, if people like come in the middle of the stream, people who don't know me, like, you know, people maybe who randomly found this stream, they're gonna be wondering what in the actual heck. I just imagine they're wondering what in the actual heck I was doing. At least now, for at least the second stream, I have the thing I made, so at least they can be like, oh, okay, so that's what that is. But like that first stream, it's like what the heck. And also, this makes it makes your own fiber fill too, so it's really great for that. This is also how I made the fuzzy part for Timo's like little collar. That was a nightmare to make. You know what's funny is I crocheted like a little red disc or like a circle, and I just sewed on a bunch of loops onto it. Now to think about it, I probably should have just done the freaking loop stitch. This is kind of hard. I want a softer surface because I don't like the sound it makes. This is actually, I don't know if you've ever seen them, because this is a very old version. This is my grandma's. It's a makeup brush cleaner. And it sucks because I saw one at Daiso. It was like really cute and pink, and I almost bought it, but I was like, nah, I'll just get it later. And now they don't sell it. And I've been waiting for them, because sometimes they will take something away, but bring it back. Kind of like seasonal kind of stuff, and they haven't brought it back yet. And I was like, I should have just bought it. It was only like $1. This whole, now I'll buy that later. Like, nah, man, you gotta get it when it's out. That would have looked way cuter for camera, even though this one's perfectly fine. But I feel like it's just so old and decrepit looking, and it's such a yucky brown color, like see a puke brown color. Like, so it's not even a good shade of brown. It kind of makes you think, like, when you look at old-fashioned products, man, like, they were just so ugly. They have the worst colors. Let me do the back part, because sometimes it's also good to do on the back, because sometimes it wouldn't have been done, or it'll still be like all twisted in the back, so it's good to give it a good brush on both sides. Actually, now think of this makes me want to crochet like a little Gandalf. I should do that, actually, honestly. I really need to start getting back into like to the gamer nerdy stuff, because like there's a lot of kawaii stuff on YouTube of crochet stuff, but there's not a lot of gamer stuff. I mean, there's gamer stuff, but it's like a lot of Mario and all that kind of stuff, but there's not a lot of like, there's not a lot of League of Legends, there's not a lot of like, there's a lot of Pokemon, but there's not a lot of, you know, Lord of the Rings, any of that kind of stuff. I know, right? It looks like a gardening tool. Actually, oh, what did they call those? I know what you mean, because I made, no, wait, I didn't mean, is it, no, wait, trowel is this shovel. Oh, I forgot what they call those. I know it's got like 3 little claws, because my mom gardens, and she used to have one. So let's see, I wanna, about right here, I think will be good. So I'm gonna glue that on. I think I'll glue on the cactus first. I think that'll be easier, because I feel like if I try to do it on the beard and put on the cactus, I'm just going to burn my finger. And of course, this hot glue gun's just like, I have to like twist it around. I found out it's actually not the gun, it's actually the hot glue that you buy from Daiso. Because I actually used up my high temp hot glue sticks that I had for my old hot glue gun in America. I had a high temp hot glue gun that I've left behind for my mom, because I can't use it here. And then, oh no, I put way too much hot glue, shit. Ugh. Crappy crap. Oh well, I guess that's good enough. But shoot. Crap, now it's stuck to my fingers. The good thing about hot glue though is that it cools off really fast, so I hardly burn myself with it. It only burns if you like touch it like right after it came out. If you like wait a couple seconds, it's like it's already cooled off. But the high temp glue sticks work way better with this hot glue gun. I miss my high temp. I'm like, that high temp was the best, cause like, oh yeah, it's like a rake. I think that might be what it's called. Oh god, chain looks kind of ugly right there though. But I'll cover that with the nose though. Trying to make it as small as possible so that nose will cover it up. And it also kind of helps to like twist it. Make it really come all together. I mean, try to do that, what do you call it? That hair trend where all the girls, like when they try to make bangs, they twist their hair and they cut it. I think the problem is that they cut it too short. Ah, shoot. Oh wow, that actually worked really good though. Look how straight that is. But I want it to actually be kind of like tapered down though. I think that looks good. Wait, one more. Taper off to the side. There we go. Yeah, I like it when it's got like a little point to the end. And it looks like a cute little long beard. Okay. Ugh. Since this has hot glue on it, I'm gonna just toss it, and I'm not gonna bother keeping it if it has hot glue on it. Okay, where did I put the nose? Oh, well, since I'm gonna glue this, then I can't really sew it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this off and just glue it right on there. I think since this is big enough to hold, I'll just like put the glue on here first. Let me see which side I like. I think I like that side better. Oh my god. Back when I had like my high temp hot glue gun, I used to actually make, no, I dropped it, shoot. I actually used to make eyes out of hot glue. Like I'd dab a little bit on, and then I'd like press my finger again and get it really nice and flat, and then I'd color it with Sharpie, and then use a white gel pen to give it eye shines. Like, oh my god. Then I like leveled up to using paint instead of Sharpie. Cause like I have they call them half rounds. They're not safety eyes. They're called half rounds, and you glue them on. And the smallest ones I had were freaking, I think, 4mm, and they were just too big. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh no, I forgot I was gonna do it in this color. Well, shoot. Actually, let me see if I can take that off. Let's see. That's the thing, is actually hot glue really stays. I have to cut it out, honestly, if I made a mistake. Like, it just doesn't want to just come off. Actually, I think I'm going to go with the original nose size, because that was actually too small for the beard size. Like, I could still see that chain sticking out the side, so I'm just going to go ahead and make the old 9 single crochet and the magic ring nose. I forgot I was going to do it in this color, because that would be more in tune with the desert, because when you live in the desert, you're going to have a tan, at least most of the time. Actually, wait, we can do 7. 7 might work. 4, 5, and 7. And I think after this, I just gotta embroider some, I gotta get some black yarn so I can make it look like, should I do that first actually, before I put on the nose? Maybe. It's only like in these small little sections, so I'll just like put some black yarn right here. Oh, physiotherapy canceled, yippee. At least now, yeah, now you don't gotta go anywhere. You can just concentrate, you can just go and crochet and chill. I know, right? That's like the one thing you know that you're an introvert is like when something is canceled and you're excited. You're like, yay, I don't have to go out. That was me every time like my dentist appointment would get canceled. I'll be like, yay, they don't, because they always kept putting them on early in the morning. And it was just like, oh, it was so hard to get up that early. here. Let me see. I might have some black yarn around here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Oh, shoot. No, I don't want brown. Here we go. Oh, this is the thin stuff. This isn't like... I thought this was like my regular stuff, but this is like the sport weight, so it's like really thin. Oh well, we'll have to do. I don't feel like searching. Oh my god, this is like getting all tangled. Oh, that did not go good. Oh my god, this chair is so creaky though. Oh, here we go. This is the black I was looking for. Because rather than using Sharpie, but the reason why I used Sharpie was because I did it like at the last minute after I had done everything. And I think I'm going to go eat because it's almost 3 p.m. I didn't eat anything, so bye until then. Oh yeah, definitely go get something to eat. Like, not eating till like 3 p.m. Oh my god. I can imagine like, and like whenever you're getting those like bouts where you're like, you don't eat anything, and then all of a sudden hunger just hits you. But yeah, have a good lunch. I will see you later. Da, 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 da. Let me see, where should I put? So just a little bit in between the nose. Alright, that looks about good enough. Like, that should cover fine. Alright, now. Actually, you know what? Well, no, I should make that hat first because that kind of helps make that like little bridge thing. Not bridge, more I should say like doorway molding, I guess. I don't really know what to call it. Alrighty, so let me start with 3 single crochet. I do kind of want to see if I can do 1 round of single crochet after doing 3. That might be hard. I think there is only. Oh yeah, I think most everybody had to leave because like Stranger Danger had school. Well, not Stranger Danger. Skeletor had school, and Stranger Danger went to go out to get something to eat. But I'm almost done though. Because I think after I do the hat, I'll just do a quick chain and just slap up on there. We'll finally have our proper Desert Gnome. Looks so weird right now. I'm hoping Sundays will go better because then there'll be Sunday morning for most people. Because you know, it's Monday, so everyone's got work and school. It's really bad time, but I promised Stranger Danger I would do in the evening. So that way it would be morning slash. I think it was like, yeah, it was like 11:30 for him, so it was like a good time, like 11:30 a.m. Okay, so 1, 2. I think I'm not gonna even really bother counting more because it's more I'm just kind of freehanding it, so making the shape. But yeah, so I'm guessing I need to make a new thumbnail for the type of new streams I want to do where I'm designing, but I'm designing for a video. And I want to do like a different kind of thumbnail, like something with like a little like blueprint clip art or something, or a branch like saying like designs, and call it like design stream or something. Okay, I think that'd be a cool idea. I gotta come up with something. Maybe I should call it something different. Well, I mean, I probably still have the crochet with coffee in the front, but usually I have either like a let's make, or I use the just regular old coffee and chill. Oh god, 2 hours and 30 minutes and my sister's in. I know, right? Like dreading the time when it comes when your sister comes home. Like, my goodness. Only, only 2.5 more hours of peace left. And especially since you said the school called. So she's probably not gonna come home in a good mood. Wait, my friend asked me to do a thumbnail for a stream, and he actually used it. Oh, that means you made a pretty good thumbnail. It's actually a lot of fun making thumbnails. Oh my god, I remember this one guy, like he was a YouTuber, and he was like one of the Tubi, is it Tubi? what is it? It's like some kind of Chrome extension you install. Wait, what is it called? Let me see if I can hover over it. And if the name will pop up. Oops. Oh gosh, I don't know what it's called, but it's like some kind of Chrome extension for your browser. And like it lets you know like your CEO score is good, but it's more like you kind of gotta pay for it to really work. And the guy making the video showing it, he was trying to be like, oh yeah, like I just made a comment to somebody else talking about like how Canva's like really nice, it's fun to use. He's like, oh, but you could pay someone to do all this, that takes a while, doesn't it? I'm like, but making the thumbnails kind of fun though. That's the fun part. I don't want to pay someone to do it for me, because that's the fun part. And I know like in the scary narration community, like some have some really cool thumbnails. It's because they actually have friends that are artists and they like draw their thumbnails for them. They make really cool, creepy illustrations, and it's just so heartwarming, like seeing them like support each other's channel. Like they're like, hey, go subscribe, or go like you can like purchase a thumbnail from that person. But the YouTuber guy, he was like trying to ship it off to like some bigger company to do it for you. I'm like, nah. I don't make money from this, bro. Okay, I think I'm gonna increase here. So I'm just gonna increase by 3, so I'll have like 9 stitches. Da, 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 da. Oh my god, I think I crocheted my previous round way too tight. Like I'm having a hard time getting these stitches in. Good lord. Alright, there we go. That's a bit better. Dang, it's already 10 a.m. Holy moly. Now, well, I'm almost done. Like after I finish this hat, just gotta do a chain and slap that on, and I can end the stream because I got a pile of dishes waiting for me to do. I cleaned up everything else, but I didn't have enough time to do the dishes. So when I came up, I was like, oh, I got 30 minutes to like clean everything when I got back from my walk. But I didn't get a chance to do the dishes, and that's waiting on me. Oh boy. I don't think there's that many though. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. But to be fair, this is actually the best time for me to crochet. I'm actually more creative at this time. Like, I don't know, something about crocheting at night, it's just like a sweet moment. I miss my Starbucks double shot. The can, like those canned Starbucks drinks you get in the grocery store. I don't know if they have them in the UK, but they only have the regular ones that are like in the milk bottles, and that's not the double shot. That's just like the normal coffee. So they have those here, which is nice, but they're kind of pricey. They're like $3. And they're like $1 something in America. But I love the double shot, like the cans. It's basically like an energy drink, but it's just coffee. And it has espresso in it, but it's got such a unique taste to it. I think it's because it has a little hint of ginseng in it. And I wonder if that's what gives it the unique taste, and also the energy as well. And I'm like trying to, I remember going on Amazon and trying to figure out, if I buy this supplement, like the guarana, I don't know if I said that correctly, but guarana extract and then the ginseng extract and vitamin B extract and like mix it in with a mocha coffee, will it taste like it? I was debating, but I'm like, it's kind of expensive to buy all that crap at once, so. I wish they'd have them in Korea. Like, they might actually have them in Korea, and just not in this town. I haven't checked Seoul, so I need to check to see if they have them in Seoul. Oh yeah, you're back. We're about to end the stream though, because I'm almost done with the hat. Because I have a pile of dishes waiting that I gotta do. But we're almost done. Like, I got the, it looks really weird right now, because this is gonna be like the shadow. But I'm just trying to finish this hat real quick so I can glue that on. And I'll make like a quick chain that I don't even think this is sewn on. Like, I sewed it here and here and I glued it in the middle. Because it's getting late. Dang, I started, it's only been 3.5 hours, but it feels way later, to be honest. It feels like it's more like it's been 5 hours, because I started at 6:30 and it's like already 10, like, it's about to be 10:10 p.m. here. Okay, I think, yeah, a couple more stitches and I think this round will be done. I didn't even bother counting the stitches for this. I was just like, I'm just going to stop when I feel like it's good. Looks so weird right now though. But it's going to be folded though. I'm going to fold the top part and glue it. Da, da, da. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I haven't ended it yet. It's about, probably like maybe a few more minutes. Let me see. So I'm going to use the tail of this. Let me try to get it as pointy as possible. And like, I'm gonna sew that on there. So let me use this. Oh, the cat's going mad. Oh yeah, I remember I saw on Discord that you said something like your sister had given them catnip and they had the zoomies. I honestly, like, whenever I get a cat, first thing I want to do is crochet them a cat toy and put the catnip inside. I saw someone on Discord did that, and I'm like, I want to do that so bad. I don't have a cat. I'm just going to go ahead and, like, I'm not going to even bother sewing it up. I'm just going to glue it because the side's going to get glued on anyway. When you're too lazy to sew, you just super glue it. She went mental, and I was ballistic because I had, and because I said no more catnip. I remember seeing like one of those like YouTube, it's kind of like stories, I think, like YouTube stories, and someone had given their cat, like their cat kept reaching into like the jar of catnip, and they're like, have some self-control. It was so adorable. Ooh, this fits way better. This like looks cuter than the other one. So let me, oh, I need to fix this again. Gotta like push it in there every freaking time. No, shoot, ah, shoot. How did that just, like, it just plopped out. Almost ruined my cactus. And I kind of just burnt my finger. That should be a good amount of hot glue. Wait, I don't know how to do a video on Discord, or I would video it. I know it's, uh-oh, where the heck, oh, here it is. It's actually kind of hard to do any kind of video on Discord, because, like, it's like it takes, you have to, like, make sure that it's a very small file. I, like, had to, like, there was one time I was trying to show how to split my yarn. This was before, I think it was before I made my yarn splitting video, and I was trying to show them, but I had to, like, compress it and compress it again and keep compressing it, and it just was such horrible quality for it to finally accept it, and I was like, ugh, this is crap. Let me put a smidge on the top, because I want the other half to kind of like slouch on his nose. Oh, that's perfect. Isn't that cute? It looks weird though, because it's like, what's this black part? But it'll look better once I make like the little ridge. Alright, let me chain that up real quick. Actually, let me wash my hands. My hands got sweaty for some reason. Alrighty. I'm trying to think, what time does John get home? Actually, he'll probably be home soon. Well, it's Monday, so he might not get home till like 11:30, but sometimes he comes home 10:30. Man, I don't even know what we're gonna eat for dinner though. That is a good question. Shoot. Let me see if this is long. I'm just gonna like eyeball it. Oops. That was like a little bit of hot. Oh my god, it's like a little bit of hot glue hanging out of his nose. That looks like a freaking booger. Okay. Okay, I need a bit more. Now let me see if it's long enough. Yep, that looks good. And also, hopefully this one looks way better, so I can probably take some better pictures with it, and then I can make a thumbnail. And then I can replace the Crochet and Chill thumbnail with this thumbnail. That'd look a lot better. So I'm so happy I know how I found out you can like change your live stream thumbnails afterward, because like, man, I hated having to have the pressure of having to make something and then have to make it again just to freaking, so I can have a thumbnail. Now it's like, oh, I can just do it afterwards now. It's like such a, like, relief, like stress relief, that I can just do that. Oh my god, get through. Gotta make sure it doesn't get all twisted. I'm gonna glue it just a smidge there. This is where I gotta be careful though, because I don't want to add too much hot glue. It looks so cute. I think it looks better with the tanner color. Yeah, it does look much better. It looks more like an actual like desert gnome. So, you know, like if he's out like there in like Arizona, he's gonna have like himself a nice little tan. Okay, I gotta be quick because that's another problem too. Is if I add just a smidge of hot glue, it cools way too fast. Okay, so now I will glue a bit here at the top. Let's see if I can do this up closer so you guys can see. Oh god, that's a really big glob of hot glue. Okay, I think I covered it. It's pretty good. Hot glue, like, I call them hot glue spider webs. Okay, I'm looking pretty good. Okay, so now just gotta, I'll crochet a little bit here. No, did I say crochet? I meant hot glue. Oh, I got hot glue on his beard. Yeah, I just cut that off. Oh, first time I used a hot glue gun, I almost burnt the wood table with it. I know, right? I had an old desk when I was in San Francisco. Well, it wasn't old. It was actually something bought off Amazon, but it was such a cheap plywood kind of desk. And I had like, I would accidentally get hot glue on it all the time, and like the bits, it was a black desk, and like all the little bits would like come up with it, and I'd be left with these ugly white marks. I mean, still, it was a pretty good desk. I actually kind of miss it. It was like my cute little setup in our catty corner of our micro studio. I also said, like, when we moved out, we put it outside, I guess, for if anyone wanted to take it. And the homeless people took it apart. They broke it and took away like pieces bit by bit. It was so bizarre. And I was just like, what? It was a perfectly good whole desk. Why no one drove by and like put it in their car? Well, I mean, I guess they didn't get a chance. Like, homeless people smashed it and just like start taking random bits. It was so weird. And there was this really funny guy who was like, any like decent stuff, like bags of clothes we were putting out. He had it all set up on his like little pallet. And he's like, he was trying to sell it to the other. He was trying to sell it to the other homeless people. It's like, bro, we put that out for free. And we even put our TV out because we tried to sell it. Not sell it. We tried to give it away to anyone who wanted it in the apartment, but nobody wanted our TV. To be fair, it was just a cheap old Walmart TV, so I could see why no one wanted it. But it was so funny how that guy was like, he was like running like a little yard sale. I know, right? I think I have pictures somewhere too. Like this desk was slowly getting disintegrated little by little. Wait, my glue gun was on fire first time I used it. Oh my god, yeah, you gotta be careful with those. Like, they will catch on fire. I hate it when I sometimes forget that to turn it off, because I'm like, you don't want your house to go down in flames because of your hot glue gun. I think it probably should make that a meme. Like, you know, like normal people. Oh my god, did I leave the oven on? If you're a crafter, holy crap, did I leave my hot glue gun plugged in? Like that. Oh my god, do I hear a cat fight outside? I just heard like some meowing. I don't know if that picked up in the... I think this beard is a bit too long. Looks kind of weird. But at the same time, it looks kind of cool though. Let me brush it out a bit more. Make it look a little bit better. But what do you guys think? It turned out really adorable. Oh yeah, next door's a fireman though. I know, right? That's pretty good for you. That's a pretty good deal for y'all. If anything happens, you got someone who's prepared for the situation. I'm trying to make his beard a bit more presentable. It's a bit too scraggly. Okay, that looks better. Well, thank you guys for coming. I'm basically, after this stream, I'm going to straight go and doing dishes. But this was a lot of fun. I'm going to try to do this next Sunday instead, because I think that'll be a lot easier for everybody on doing it on a Sunday and not a Monday. Probably should have added one more yarn though. But alright, thank you for joining me, guys. Peace out, and I'll see ya. I'll see you guys on Discord. Goodbye. Do heart. Love y'all. I know, yeah, glad I could join you. You can join me fully this time. Yeah, I think this is probably a better time for you, I think, since it's more during your daytime and not your evening. See you guys. Bye-bye. And keep caffeinated. I'm trying to think of like a cool catchphrase.